Storytime Network plays D&D 5th edition. I'm your resident Brit Mill as always, and playing your wonderful Eladrin painter Felix, joined by Jack.
Hello there. I am also known as Aldean.
Gen.
Hello, I am your resident Aragonasi rogue, who has a very penchant for the edge.
Dylan.
And I'm Seamus, with a penchant for fucking around.
And our lovely GM Kaido.
Yes, it's unfortunately me again this week.
Unfortunately, he's also very punny.
Yes,
Well,
he is indeed the pungent master.
God, Jack.
well.
I will not apologize for that one.
So, last we left off, well, it wasn't even with this group. It was with the Slayer's Take in the One Shot Club in the lovely country of Bovetment, where the lovely party took on a mission with some missing people. Found out that the people were brutally murdered. They reunited with a small, insane fish boy who was surprisingly useful in combat.
I love him so much.
Electric Hand
He's great.
We've named him Pisces, and I'm here for his horse shit.
You learned some backstory about a pair of ancient black dragons who lived in Black Rain. And you guys fought mind flayers.
That was fun.
You then fought the big boss, which was an Ulufarid, prodigy mind flayer, basically.
And we kind of kicked his ass.
You did very well, but unfortunately there was casualties involved, as your Triton druid friend Tristan fell victim to the feeble mind spell.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
Sad, but it happens sometimes. But
Yeah.
that is with a different group. For now, though, we are back with the original cast, set in the lovely city of Centralis. So the session is going to be on the last day of the month, the 5th month of the year. Not the last day, sorry, it's on the last week. It's on the Monday, the 25th, and today is the Day of Revolution, which is when the races of the world of Tiral, the continent I should say, finally rose up against their slave captors and basically decided they wanted to rebel on a continent-wide scale. Today isn't really celebrated massively, like some people do often forget that it even is a thing. The best equivalent would be like how you have days for saints, really.
Not one of the popular
St.
ones,
Patrick's
like
Day.
Yeah, it's like that.
So it's like a little bit more important than a random one, but not quite
the real
as important as like the 4th of July.
Exactly. The real festival is going to be on the 20th of next month, which is when summer actually hits its peak and the beginning of summer happens. That'll be when the big festival
the Solstice
starts.
Festival then.
For now, though, it is more of just it's more of a subdued sort of celebration. Like, there are people who gather together and, take time to think about the lives lost and what happened. But otherwise, it's up to you guys how you would celebrate it. Some people often as well will spend today getting ready for the summer festival. Just because, even though it's not a big holiday, work is given a day off today. So yeah, I'd say like just to jump into the thing properly, I'd say it would be about the morning of the day. And to make things easier, I will roll a dice to see who we start with. And Aldane, what are you doing on this fine day?
Oh boy.
I'm glad I wasn't first. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So, let's see. So we're preparing for the festival, or this is the actual festival?
This is This is more of just a holiday. As a follower of Rybarb, the sun god, you would be asked to help prepare for that festival, but you've not been asked yet.
Okay, so I still have some free time then.
Yep.
In that case, let's see. I go to visit Oriana and greet her because I've heard she's recently started to get better after being ill.
Yes, by this time she would have recovered.
So I pick up some flowers on the way and go visit her.
So when you get to the door of her home, you are greeted with a very familiar Bealton, the owl Kenku butler. He just says, "Ah, Master Aldane, it is very excellent to see you today."
Likewise.
I assume you're here for the fair lady of the household?
Indeed I am.
Come in, come in. And he gestures for you to come inside. Well, enter the building is the better choice of words.
Yeah. Yeah. So I enter the building.
When you enter inside, it's the same building that you're very familiar with. Lovely, lavish furniture, and it's a very nice house. It's quite understated compared to some of the other buildings in the higher districts.
So it's very Spartan, you would say?
Not Spartan. Like, it's clear that the people who live there are very well off. But you can tell that like a lot of the houses in the high district are made to entertain guests, whereas this one is more like very small
Utilitarian.
gathering. Pretty much, yeah. And before you can really enjoy your, movement through the house, you come across Zaros actually in very casual attire. He's merely wearing a long-sleeved shirt, white one.
Just the shirt?
Not just the shirt. Like he's wearing pants. It's just that the shirt's the most immediately visible thing because you can see how it just accentuates how fucking buff he is. And we could probably break most people in half.
I mean, what a dominance move it would be if he wasn't wearing pants.
I mean, yeah, but then his daughter would end up.
If you're gonna marry my daughter, you gotta learn how to take something up the ass.
Wow.
To be fair,
Really?
if he heard Aldane was showing up, I'm pretty sure he would just be like, nope, we're just not gonna wear pants.
And yes, he looks at you for a moment that is just a bit too long to not be uncomfortable.
Good day to you, General.
Good day, Aldane. I assume you're here to see Oriana, correct?
Yes, I am. I have heard she has fully recovered, and I want to wish her well and say hello to her.
He just looks at you and just stares. He's got a very furrowed brow, and he just looks kind of sizes you up and just slowly nods and says, "Fine, do what you will. Do you know I can hear exceptionally well?"
Yes, very kind.
No.
I will do as you said and be on my way.
Good.
When we have to fight him, Aldane's gonna fucking die.
Oh, it's gonna be glorious.
Oh, I am going to wind up in pieces.
You'll be decimated.
Yeah.
I mean, decimation only accounts for 10% of something.
Then again,
Oh,
if you
so I'll
lose,
just
if
lose my lower arm.
Well, no, the 10% is going to be from the crotch region, I'm sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
Can't wait for that to happen. Oh boy.
So I assume you move through the house?
Indeed, I do.
So you're very familiar with the layout of the building, so it's very easy to get to Oriana's room. Right now, though, the doors are wide open.
I knock on the door anyway before trying to enter.
Oh, come in.
I walk in. Hello, Oriana. How are you doing today?
So as you walk in, Oriana is currently sat at what's the thing called? Where you sit down and you've got like the big mirror with like the
dressing
makeup
table.
table.
Dressing
Yes,
table.
thank you. Yeah, she's basically sat in front of one of those. She is currently just sorting out her hair, putting a comb through it, as it looks like she's trying to basically set up a ponytail. She's also in quite fairly casual attire for the day. It also doesn't help that as you're approaching summer, things are starting to get a bit warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you'd notice some of the guards around Centralis are also wearing kind of lighter clothing. Apart from Guy, of course, because he has to wear the bulkiest stuff and...
Elliot is
Kuro,
also
I would
wearing-
love to see
Kuro-
Guy in shorts.
Kuro wrote it into his contract.
Aldean is also wearing fairly casual attire, but nice casual, I guess.
Fair. Yeah, she looks to you with her... As she looks to you and you can see her face, she immediately looks more healthier compared to the last time you saw her.
I'm glad to see you're in good health, Oriana.
I'm glad as well. I'm glad to see you're alive. I heard you went to visit some orcs?
Yes, that was a fun time. We fought dinosaurs.
Oh, really? That sounds really cool. You'll have to tell me about it later today.
Indeed, I will.
Apparently, there's supposed to be some sort of party down in the lower districts of the city.
Yes, I'd be happy to go down to that party with you, if you're okay with that.
God, you're so awkward.
What's your passive perception, Aldane?
Oh no.
Just on an unrelated note.
Love to
14.
see it.
14,
It is
right.
14.
And what is the modifier for him? Oh, it's
Oh.
actually... I forgot he has really good dex.
Oh god.
You don't notice anything? And she just pauses for a moment and says, yeah, of course, I'd be happy to go with you. I mean, I was planning on going on my own anyway, but yeah, should be fun.
Of course, of course. Oh, here are these flowers to congratulate you on your recovery.
Don't you forget, I'm allergic to flowers. She says she looks to the flowers and...
These are artificial flowers. I didn't get actual living flowers.
I was joking anyway, Aldane. You need to learn how to lighten up.
I'm sorry. I'm just slightly
On
nervous
edge.
because of reasons.
I know my father can be quite overbearing. I can only apologise.
I appreciate your understanding.
But, yeah, I will make sure to put these somewhere I can always look at them. Do you have any plans before the party starts? I believe it starts around, probably about noonish.
I was going to visit the guardhouse and my mother's estate as well, because I'm sure my sister would absolutely love to go, and you know how much trouble she can get into.
Oh, you haven't heard since you've been gone, have you?
What happened? What did she do?
Apparently she's been making friends with some boys from her class.
Okay, that's her business, not mine. I don't want to meddle in her in her personal friendships. As long as
I only-
she's
I only bring it up because you might end up meeting one of them at the party. I believe she's invited one of her friends to it.
okay. I will be. It will be interesting to meet this this friend of hers.
Grab the shotgun.
I'm not that kind of brother. Not
No,
the overzealously protective kind.
No, he grabs his longsword. Daron, can I borrow isolation for a moment?
Yeah, sure, that's not a problem.
Yeah, as you are speaking, actually, you do hear some footsteps, Aldane. They're quite loud. Not loud, I should say, but you can definitely feel them. You can feel whatever's coming.
Well then, I wonder who that could be.
And if you turn to the door opening, you see Zara stood there. As he says, "Are you okay in there, Oriana? You've been taking a while to get set up." And she just shakes her and said, "It's fine, father. Can I not take my time and enjoy talking to my friend here?" And Zara's just gives you a glare, Aldane. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Thank God I have proficiency in this.
So
Bullet dodged.
he clearly seems quite annoyed at you being there. He's not actively like furious or angry or anything, but it's just, I mean, whatever it is, apparently, you know, he wants her to be ready sooner rather than later, at least.
Well, if I am interrupting your getting ready, I should be on my way. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, of course. See you later. And she just gives you a very nervous wave as you can hear the tapping of Zaris's feet on the floor. As you can see, he's clearly wearing what looks like armored boots.
Good boy.
All the better for kicking in your crotch with.
Well, no, it's for face stomping.
He's just gonna curb stomp me, quite literally, isn't he?
He could.
Maybe if you stick around any longer.
Well, it was nice seeing you both. I hope you have. I hope to see you again later, and have a pleasant morning. Ta-ta. I will be on my way.
And so
You
you're
really just say ta-ta.
Yes.
You do actually hear a chuckle as you're leaving the room from saying that. So you're heading to the guardhouse, right?
Yes. I'm heading to the guardhouse. Well, no, isn't my mother's estate closer?
It would be closer, yeah.
So I get to go there first, and then I go to the guardhouse afterwards.
Right. For now, though, I will cut to the next person. I guess we're doing this in order. Felix, what are you doing?
Oh boy.
Apparently being attacked by a dog.
Sorry.
It's fine. Felix is.
It's the war beast, it followed you home.
I mean, honestly, that war beast was adorable.
It was.
Felix is just going to be walking the streets, seeing if there's anything, being set up.
So you
Yeah.
would say he's making his way downtown?
Walking fast.
Pace is fast.
Pace is past, motherfucker. And I'm homebound.
Yes, you would see stuff being set up. There are some small things being set up for today, but like you are seeing like people getting ready for the summer festival as well. Like you're seeing people like moving clothes and like just garb for the summer festival and all that. You do see a couple of people. You do actually see a person though in the area that you're in who's actually appears to be doing some painting. He is actually He is a Loxodon, which, for those who don't know, is basically a big, bulky elephant person.
Felix.
He's basically holding the pallet on his trunk.
Felix wanders over and starts looking at the painting.
Oh, hello there, young man. I see you're also a fellow connoisseur of the arts.
Of course. Who doesn't like painting?
As you're looking at the artwork, it's of one person in particular, and it appears to be, in fact, a very familiar person you're looking at. As you see Cammy actually in the painting.
You got Cammy to sit for a painting?
Well, the thing is, she doesn't actually notice me. As he points to a nearby roof, and you see Cammy just still, looking in a different direction, almost as if she's just monitoring something.
I must take this opportunity. I start sketching out Cammy on the rooftop.
Give me a dexterity-based painter's roll. So it's a bit hard because you're having to really rush, because this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you can get. And it doesn't help as well with the busyness of like the people. It's a bit hard to really take your time and like draw what you want to draw, but it still looks good.
Mr. Loxodon, can I get on your head?
Well, I appreciate the... I mean, I don't appreciate it really. No, thank you. Sorry, what is your name, young man?
I'm Felix.
Well, it is lovely to meet you, Felix. My name is Froome. I will spell it out. And yes, it is again very lovely to meet you. I'd ask, are you currently attending any arts colleges in the area?
I used to back in my homeland, but I'm just here to widen my horizons, find the best inspiration I can.
Very excellent. I in fact came from Colonia Pole.
I
heard.
I came from Tennoyama.
Small world. Indeed, I actually visited the Forbidden Ice for a small spell, as I captured a painting there, which actually sold for quite a lot.
Did you
actually have?
Did you happen to meet anyone interesting there?
I met this very short-looking Dragonborn.
Did he give a name of any sort?
He refused to give me a name, but he merely told me I should leave before whatever was in the area would kill me. I mean, fair enough, it is known as the Forbidden Ice. But yes, I actually have small copies of what I drew. That became a bestseller. As he reaches into a bag of his and pulls out this, like... I'm trying to think of, like, basically like an A4 sized sheet. And from the image, it looks like a giant white dragon.
Ooh.
Fancy.
From what it appears to be, judging from the size of the creature when I found it, and also the area, apparently that could have been the ancient white dragon. But,
Ancient dragons can be bad, or at the very least.
I mean, it was a chromatic colour as well, and all chromatic dragons, at least by general knowledge, tend to be evil. But there was something strange about this dragon. it was a lot more angrier than what it should have been, perhaps.
Hmm.
As it was flying in the area, and even before I came upon its sight, all I could hear was nothing but furious screams.
Must have been hard to concentrate on your painting then.
I mean, the sounds of the falling snow and the blizzard in the area was a bit of a match. For a moment, I was fearing it was my own stomach of hunger.
You seem very good at focusing despite distractions. Do you have any advice?
I mean, I lived in a place that's the harshest country in the continent. I would say try to... The best thing I tend to do is after a while I eventually just switch off in the mind. I merely do what
Eventually,
my
his
body
mind
does
stopped
on...
working.
I merely do what my body does based on instinct and experience.
Interesting.
Eventually I become so consumed with what I do with my painting, nothing else can distract me.
Well, thank you for the advice, and I hope to come across you again at some point.
Likewise, young man. In fact, here, take this. I have multiple copies of this anyway, as he offers you the ancient white dragon painting.
Thank you.
As you look at it, actually, could you give me allow you to do an investigation check? So, the hustle and bustle makes it just that you have to really pocket the artwork immediately so it doesn't get damaged. Yeah, unfortunately you failed that particular...
Failed miserably, I'm aware.
Not much you can do about it, though.
And I'm going to head to the guardhouse after that.
Alright. I'm going to move on to the next person. Yeah, I guess this is just in order of like what's on the roll 20, because now it's Aaron's turn.
Oh wow.
What's he
by the
doing?
way,
General
character-
Kenobi.
in character concept, it is my turn. It is my outfit for the day.
Oh, the thing you've just posted.
Yeah.
Lovely. Very nice.
So yeah, Darren's in a fancy coat and fancy upper coat with a barrel, and a nice like little sari dress, some gold necklace. In terms of what I'm doing, Darren's probably acting as like just walking around, enjoying the festival and just keeping an eye out for anyone causing too much mischief. Like Darren's like ignoring like the random pickpocket or urchin stealing something. But like
To be honest, the most you see is just like, because it's actually quite a sunny day today. I should have mentioned that. You've got a few people outside of some of the pubs and bars who are drinking and like celebrating. But apart from that, you don't really see anything like too out of the ordinary.
okay.
It's very hustle and bustly, especially because like it's the first bit of actual sun that people are getting, and so people are really trying to make the most of it. I say that, and you actually happen to bump into someone by accident. And you just hear it, oh, sorry, as you
Hello.
see a very familiar hobgoblin.
Hello, guy.
Oh, hello there. Are you okay there? Again, apologies for bumping into you.
It's quite alright, guy.
I'm going to have him do an insight check to see if he does recognize you. He is proficient in this. Are you trying to hide at all who you are?
Not to him.
Well, you got a 10. And an unnatural 10, so I'd say you would fail that. Like, just to perceive who you are. As he just puts a hand to his chin and says, well, yeah, sorry to disturb you. Are you lost by any chance? I don't recognize you from around the area.
Oh no, it's quite, do you know where the nearest fighting pit is?
Puts a hand on his chin and says, I mean, I know there's, actually a tournament in the lower districts of the city.
Also, would you happen to know where Kurogane is stationed and the patterns of all the guards?
Well, if you need the captain, he's at the guardhouse today.
Hmm.
I can't speak for what my colleagues are doing today, however.
How's Jade doing?
I believe she's actually helping supervise the small tournaments we're having today.
Oh, that should be entertaining.
You seem to be awfully in the know. Have you been here before?
Oh, I've been around.
Nods slowly and says, fair enough. I won't keep you any longer, however. I do have to do work anyway. Again,
What are you working on?
I'm merely just making sure that no one gets a bit too drunk or a bit too active today.
Oh. If I notice anything, I'll definitely let you know, guy.
Alright then, what is your name, by the way? I never got that.
Get a second to think of something. I want to be faster on this.
I won't give you too long, because...
Flora.
Oh, Flora. Give me a deception check as you say that.
I'm
What?
Nice.
Oh my god, guy, what the fuck?
Did he nat one?
No, but he got an nat 2.
I love it.
But that actually pushes him to actually beat you
Yeah, that makes sense.
by just 1 point.
I imagine Darren is laughing too much to be convincing.
And his
Oh,
eye
I'm
suddenly,
sure.
and his eye suddenly narrow and says, "What's your real name?"
Darren's just laughing hysterically. It's Tyron guy. It's Tyron guy.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
You could tell it was me.
I mean, you're disguised.
Yeah, but I'm disguised all the time.
Yeah, but you don't often present yourself so casually.
Yeah,
You're normally a lot more recluse.
true enough. True enough.
Hmm.
It's a party. I'm allowed to live a little sometimes. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. It's always nice to cut loose and have some fun.
How's you feeling about me right now?
I mean, quite neutral, to be honest. I mean, now that he's realised he was duped, it's more like, ah, you got me, but nothing like... He's not angry or anything.
Darren's all smiles. Like, this is one of the few times Darren's actually genuinely, like, chuckly.
Well, as long as you're in a good mood, that's always nice.
Well, if you see any of the others, tell them I said hello, will you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're heading to the guardhouse, you'll definitely see the captain anyway.
Yeah. Let me know if you need anything, guy.
I'm fine. I mean, it's nice being out of the guardhouse sometimes. So anyway, I will see you around.
And Darren walks on their merry way.
As you walk away, you do actually hear like the footsteps, probably coming from him as he's running to something. And you just hear him call out, "Hey, hold that for a moment." Wait, not there, words. And just says, "Hey, wait there for a moment." And he just runs over and just gets lost in the crowd.
Can I take the first one? It's the
I
same
mean,
thing.
it's 20 or 20, really.
Right.
Would you like it funny or would you like it funny?
So it looks like he's just running over to like. You can clearly see basically someone looks like they're not paying attention as they're walking, and he runs over to basically pull him from being like knocked over into something.
Anyone from Black Rain that I can see?
I mean, I'll say the second 20 will be that check. I mean, the thing is that there's people all over from the continent that come to Centralis anyway.
Right.
And it'd be very hard to really point out people who would be from Black Rain, especially when a lot of the races are quite varied.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you recognise if you do see a couple of guards that you've seen come to and fro from the guardhouse, but no one from Black Rain at least.
Okay. Well,
And-
keeping an eye out.
Yeah, you're heading to the guardhouse, right?
Yep.
And now, Seamus, what is it you're doing on this lovely day?
Dylan?
Dylan, are you there?
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, Seamus is just gonna be walking the streets, much like Felix and Dairon were.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say he goes down probably to the market district. He wants to look at some new instruments.
So, at least for the lower tier, the market there is very bustling. You do see a lot of merchants trying to peddle the wares off to people, and it looks very lively. Give me a perception check to find a place selling instruments.
Cool. There we go.
Excellent, 21. Yep, you easily find a place that is selling instruments.
Nice.
They all look to be very well
Um,
made. And you just see this old gnome lady. She just says, "Ah, young man, I see you're a musical maestro."
I don't know about Maestro, but I know a thing or two. What do you?
Nothing wrong with
Can you show me what you got in terms of string instruments?
Well, we have a few lutes. We have some lyres. And we even have, I don't know if you're aware of a shamisen.
What is that?
Out of character, a shamisen is like a traditional Chinese stringed instrument.
Oh, yeah. I think I know the type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be something that probably you and Felix would be very familiar with coming from Tennoyama.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one that you kind of need like a tabletop for?
No, it's not.
No, wait, no. I'm thinking of the wrong one. I know what we're talking about now.
The tabletop
All of
one,
the-
you're probably thinking of a Koto. Shamisen is
Yeah,
more sort of more like a guitar
like-
than a Koto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the various instruments that she's showing off are all very beautifully painted and like carved. And they all seem to be
Mhm.
like inscriptions of stuff from Colonia Pole actually. Like you do see some with like patterns based on like snowy forests and mountains.
Oh, by the way, before I forget to do this, this is kind of Seamus's new look. I just put it in character concepts.
Let me
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's grown out his hair a little bit, and he's updated the wardrobe some.
Nothing wrong with that. So, And as you're looking at the instruments, she says, "By the way, young man, have you ever heard of the famous glass blower from Cordnia Pole?"
Ooh, I may have. What about him?
Well, I was actually lucky enough to meet him when I was very young. He actually used to have a small warehouse in Glavnaya, where, in fact, he used to keep some of the instruments he would mass produce with his blowing techniques.
Ooh. You know, I have been trying to learn how to glass blow. He might be a good mentor for me then.
Indeed, I know not if he's still alive, as it was many decades ago when I last met him, but if he is still alive, apparently, if if he decides to take on proteges, he can apparently teach them how to make a special instrument that is catered to their specific needs.
I like that idea. Back to
Well,
these lutes. Back to these string instruments. Um, out of character, do any of them have any like modifiers or any special abilities or anything to that?
you can ask her.
All right, ma'am. Can you tell me anything more about these instruments? Do they have any extra perks to them?
Well, most of them are merely just instruments. However, the shamisen in particular, that was from a fusion of Tendama's crafts with some of Colodnia Pole's technological abilities, helping create this beautiful hybrid of musical beauty. Uh, in terms of what it can do, it can actually help chill a room, and make it cooler. And it in fact also helps you combat problems such as heat stroke. It doesn't protect you from being burnt or from heat, but it at least helps you keep you cool and regulated.
Okay. How much for it?
Now there's a question. I'm willing to part with this for. Well, I'll ask you. How much would you be willing to spend on this?
Well, I mean, if I want to answer that question honestly, it'd be nothing. But out of character, what would be a reasonable price for it?
From what it's described, it seems to be like a common magical item. And common magical items can go as high as 100 gold.
Okay, cool. So that gives me a nice range to work with. So back in character, what would you say if I could give you 50 gold for it?
Well, I say you'd be robbing from this old lady. You might have to
Can I
drive
use
it a bit.
persuasion?
I mean, you can try to persuade.
Oh, I'm starting with a low ball, but my second offer is gonna be 65 gold with a persuasion on it.
What is the insight on this lady as she gets? She rubs her hands, switching and said, 65 is a cute offer, but I'd say you'd need to be a bit more. What's the word? A bit higher with your offering.
69 gold, take it or leave it.
Nice.
And I rolled a nat 20.
Crit all over her. Well, she just nods and says, "Well, I can clearly see you are in love with the craft. I think you'll truly appreciate this. And it seems to be that you're interested in the Master Glass Blower of Colodnia Pole. Alright then." And she just hands you the shamisen. And she takes the 69 gold.
Yeah. I'm glad I got the opportunity to pay with just 69 gold.
That's nice.
That kind of it's very
That's
nice.
very nice.
That just made the session for me.
That's
Alright.
the name of the item.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in my inventory.
I'll DM you about the exact effects later on.
Sounds good.
Is that the only thing you want to do, or is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna leave the market district because I kind of got what I went there for. And I'm gonna go over towards like I don't know where the bars and inns are. And I'm gonna like as I'm walking, I'm tuning up the shamisen and practicing on it, getting some music ready to play in front of some people, see how like people like the sound of the instrument.
So, because it's a forgotten thing you can do, but I believe you can actually play stringed instruments with decks. At least I've heard that thing you can do, and I'm willing to allow it. So let's say because you've not, like, at least you don't have a shamisen on you, could you give me just a straight dexterity check?
Yeah.
While you operate this. Get a figure on it. Very nice. So you've probably played one or two in your time back in Tenoyama, but you've never really had the chance to properly like learn it.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel like you've got a natural gift on how to operate it. And as you do that, you do feel quite nice and cool. Like the glaring heat of the sun doesn't seem anywhere near as bad as before.
You know what? Now I just looked up a picture of a shamisen to be sure, but the in the picture I sent in character concepts, the instrument Seamus is holding almost looks like a shamisen, so it kind of works out. So yeah.
But yeah, that's the whole thing. So I will say,
Wait.
oh, sorry, go ahead. Oh, actually,
Oh no, go ahead. No.
Before we get along with anything else, I would say you'd probably easily find a inn. In fact, you actually find the famous chain.
The famous what?
The Fortuna Tea.
Oh. Ooh.
Find the central of it. Of course, with the exact same sign, where the tuna in the name, the tuna fish acting as like an underline to blatantly point out the pun.
Funny. Alright, so then I walk into the bar and I just strike up a tune as I walk in.
Give me a performance check.
Damn it!
It's very hard to do, just again, because you've not fully mastered it.
Yeah.
And because of the rowdiness, no one really gives you much attention.
And
in fact, you actually get booed off the stage.
Oh, I didn't get on stage. I just kind of went in the door. I'm still more or less just plucking on it and practicing.
But yeah,
I'm not trying to draw a ton of attention right now.
Well, nobody really pays you any heed. In fact, someone just comes over and says, "Do you mind stopping that, sir?"
Oh, sorry there, bud. Sorry, bud. Just practicing a new instrument.
Fine. It's alright. Go back to the seat and do whatever they were doing. So.
And as I'm plucking, I sidle up to the bar and order a drink.
Right. So I would say
get some liquid courage in me.
We will put to Felix and Dayron as you both are heading to the guardhouse.
Yep.
You both actually arrived at around the same time, and you actually meet each other.
Hey Felix, how's it going?
Hi Darren. I just got something to tell Kuragane that might be of interest.
Mind sharing with me before we head in there together?
I might have a lead on a Mr. Hamilton, I'm not sure.
That sounds intriguing.
Is it Mr. Alexander Hamilton?
No.
This isn't. I believe he's referring to Alistair Hamilton, which the people in the stream who don't know, because this was before this was a thing. Alistair Hamilton was a famous hero who actually travelled with the other famous hero, Akrua Everay, like several hundred years ago. And Alistair eventually left the group of the Wildcards and went off on his own. And the last reported sighting of him was actually in Colonia Pole. Near the night, actually.
Hmm.
It's a recap.
Yeah.
Still, like, good to know that we have a lead at the very least.
Well, it might be a lead. I'm not 100% sure, but certainly. Let's see what Kuro has to say. I don't want to raise expectations too much.
Valid.
Also, I got this nice painting, and I show Dairon.
You see the painting of what looks like a very big white dragon in flight above the sky. And I will ask if you could give me a investigation check as you look at it.
Damn it! I was hoping
You're
Dairon would do better with this.
Oh my.
Hold on.
Drive for detail ability do again?
Hidden creature, or to make an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Well, I'd give you a bit more of a leeway, like a leeway to use you have an ability specifically for it. But it's also very. You also did really bad. So I'd say you do notice something weird about the dragon, but you've also never seen a white dragon before, so it's very hard to tell if, like, oh, the dragon looks strange, or if it's just part of being a white dragon.
Hmm. Interesting picture.
Hmm. I got it from the guy who might be a lead, so maybe I'll get to talk to him again.
Maybe.
As you go inside, you do actually notice pretty much all of the doors and windows are open, just to let air in. In fact, as you actually get to the guardhouse at the front, is a guy sat at a chair just fanning himself with, like, prestidigitation. And he's also an air genasi like you, Dairon.
Oh.
The guy looks fairly young, probably even younger than you. He's in very light armor, just standard leather at most.
Do I recognize him?
Give me an insight check. So you've probably seen him around the city a few times, like doing small bits of work. From the quality of the not the quality, but from the look of the armor, and just how young they are, they probably don't seem to be very high up. They probably get made to do quite a bit of grunt work here and there.
And this is at Kuro's office, or?
This is just outside the building. From the looks of it, he's sitting guard, just in case, and just to make sure you know that he knows people who are coming in or out.
Mm-hmm.
Just waves to you both and says, is you both alright there?
Yeah, we're fine. Just need to see Kuro.
Well, here it is. Yep, what he said.
Oh, you're Master Felix, right?
I've never been called Master before.
Sorry, you're kind of heroes of the country, you know?
That's news to us. That's news to me.
I mean, you dealt with that unnamed village. You apparently came back and fought after fighting an orc camp. I heard.
Oh, we didn't fight the
That wasn't
camp, but we did fight dinosaurs.
Yeah, wasn't that big of a deal, I think.
And still dealt with orcs and came back alive. But anyway, sorry, I won't keep you any longer. Go right in. The captain is actually in his office with Rua, actually.
Oh,
Oh, good. We'll see the king then. He just lets me through.
Yeah, I mean, you're with him. So to him, you're.
you're with a hero.
He just assumes that you're a friend of Felix if you're walking with him and, like, you were speaking to him before.
Hmm. After you, hero.
Walks in.
And yeah, as you go in, you see the windows and doors inside are actually all open.
Mhm.
You do see a few people who just aren't wearing armor as they're walking through. Just like some of them are carrying books and, like, various things going about the jobs. You do actually see a few people in some of the offices in, like, the small canteen area who are just, like, casually chatting and drinking. Clearly, because, like, even though it's quite a busy day, there's not very much for them to do right now.
Just remind me, Kaido, so I know Rua missed part of our conversation about when we had the conversation about Alistair Hamilton. Was that one of the things that Rua was there for?
The only thing he wasn't there for was about his grandfather.
Okay. Just checking. I didn't want to, reveal anything that I shouldn't be in front of him.
You can say what you like. Yeah, you do actually see the door to the office is open, and you just hear some chatting inside.
Hi, Kuro.
Your
Hi,
Majesty.
Rua.
Hero, Your Majesty.
Inside, you do see Kurogane and Rua just talking to each other. And you also see, where is it now? You actually see Sora and Ration there.
Hello, Sora.
And Sora gives you a wave. Let's see you, Felix. You here to get alone again? And he winks. Jokingly, of course.
No. I think I'll avoid games
Nah.
of chance today.
I'm gonna say Felix would much rather bet a finger, right? Ration says with a small smile.
I'll avoid games of chance today. Too much
Fine.
to do.
And Rua actually gets up and gives you both a bow and says, "Oh, it's good to see you, Felix." And sorry, I don't know who you are. As he looks to you, Daron.
Dairon snaps. Can I just do a quick perception check?
Yeah. What of?
To see if there's anybody around who I don't trust or like.
I mean, as far as you can see in the room, it's just those four. In the hallways, you do see some people going back and forth, but it looks like they're all guards at least, because they all have like clearly guard clothes on in some capacity.
I step out of the line of sight of the door and I shift back into my normal form.
Room. I mean, like, do you go into the room to do that, or are you in the hallway to do that?
I'm in the room. Like I like step out of the line of sight of the door
Right.
so that people in the hallway can't see.
And the others begin to nod in the room, like the other people say, it's Darren, of course it is. And
Did you
Kuro-
honestly expect anything less from me?
I mean, Kuro just shrugged and says, I mean, you could have just been a +1 of Felix's. I mean, a lot of people are inviting people in relationships with them to stuff like the party that's going on later today.
I mean, To be fair, do you really think Felix would have invited me unless I was also an artist?
Could have been.
All the artists I know are still in Tennoyama. Well, most of them, which is kind of why I came here today.
Sure, again, it just seems like it's off around like, why? Do you know someone who's missing from Tennoyama or something?
No, it's about a mutual friend in Clodnir Pole.
Kurogane just, like, like, slowly squints, like, I didn't know you were in Clodnia Pole.
I wasn't, but I met somebody who was there.
And they have an acquaintance.
Okay, I mean, Rashin actually just looks at you guys and says, do you need us to leave?
If possible, yes.
Right, come on, Sora. You know what this means. And Sora just like, I don't want to go to another Mahjong game. I just want to sleep. Too warm. They both just walk out the door and leave.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Felix, but you know you owe me one. You're here from Ration.
Oh, that's gonna mean
I want you to bet another finger.
that's gonna be a mahjong game where I have to lose.
Yeah.
Just don't wager a finger and you should be fine.
I know.
He'll not. He's not gonna call in a favor unless you wager a finger.
Hmm. Very possible. Anyway, so I just like lower my voice. The Alistair Hamilton, was he a Dragonborn by any chance?
Rua actually, like, plays John says, well, Alistair was a dwarf. At
Okay.
least from the depictions of him and, you know, anecdotes and stories of him.
Right. Okay. That's not necessarily a lead. I was talking to a Loxodon, from Clodnir Pole, who said he'd been to the Forbidden Ice, and seen a. Was it a silver dragonborn?
No, I just said a short Dragonborn.
Short dragonborn. A short dragonborn there that seemed to be handling the situation.
Kuro just like looks very perplexed, like this is so strange. And it's like, did you make sure to try and get any verification from the man?
Not
Like,
in terms
did
of
you
the.
check if he, did you see if he was check if he was lying or not, or like, you know?
No. I'm a very
Okay.
trusting person.
Kurogane just face palms and says, "Well,
He
I
did.
mean, if you can point, if you happen to come across him and like point him out to one of the guards, I'll see if I can get a hold of him and talk to him about that."
Well, if you can like contact Cammy, she should be near him. He was painting her.
And Kuro's just like, "What?" Like, and she just let herself be painted?
Yeah, I mean, I even got a sketch of her. It wasn't great, but I showed the sketch.
Oh right, I was thinking something completely different.
Oh, yeah, no, that wouldn't have gone well. He also gave me this painting he apparently made in the Forbidden Ice of this silver dragon that was apparently really angry. Weirdly angry. And I show the picture. Please, Kuro, please pass your
do that.
investigation.
Now, both you and Daron to make another investigation check. I'll be nice to you both.
Please.
God damn it.
That's better.
So feel it. You notice something's wrong with like the claws of the dragon.
Hang on.
Like as you look at the claws, they. It's hard to explain. They look wrong. because you're very familiar with dragons, because you've seen loads of depictions of dragons in like
Mm.
Ted no Yama's. And so it really stands out that like the claws look, they just look wrong. It's really hard to explain. Like the actual nail bit of the claw looks quite darker than it should be, and some of the color around the claw, because this was done in color, also looks a bit like darker than it should be for a white dragon, especially. It's surprised you didn't notice it sooner.
Do those claws look weird to you, Kuro?
He does look. He does get a hold of the thing and like looks at it, and it's like, yeah, this seems very strange. Hmm. I wonder if there's something wrong with like its limbs, perhaps.
Well, if nothing else, it's something to think about if we ever do go up to the Forbidden Ice.
Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of odd monsters lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard from Turim, who sent me a sending message a while ago about these spiders he dealt with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are weird.
Most of the animals
Yeah.
we've fought on our way when we've been traveling have been weird.
Were the things you dealt with when you went to the Orc camp any similar?
No, they were pretty normal.
Yeah. Huh.
Perhaps this could be in the area, like locally. As he walks over and basically puts a map down on his desk, so you can all see what the map would look like, you know. He says it seems to be that a lot of the concentration in these creatures seems to be like wrong ruler around this area, perhaps.
I mean, it could be originating from.
You found sightings at the crossroads area, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
you've
probably
also-
spiraling outward.
I mean, it depends on where the actual point of origin is the question.
I mean, if we assume that it's originating from the flora bit, then probably the crossroads. That's where the thing is sealed.
I mean, I'll send some people to Turim's location to see if they can bring at least a piece of these spiders back so we can have our own researchers do their own investigation.
But the like the discoloration on these claws, does it look at all similar to what we've seen on the other animals?
So the other animals, from what you know, have been more orangey, the discoloration. Whereas this looks more almost... the dragon looks almost sickly, if I had to put a word on it.
I don't think it really looks the same.
My only fear is that there's too many of these, like, things happening at once.
Yes, I mean, to be fair, we also don't know if a different weapon or different aspect causes different anomalies.
I mean, from the time I was in Colonia Pole for a year or two, I didn't notice any creatures like that, and I did travel around the area playing monsters and stuff for a bit. And from the time I travelled in Tenno Yama, I didn't notice anything there either. And Rua actually just says, "Do you mind if I look at the painting, Felix?"
Go ahead. I hand it to
And
him.
he looks at it and says, I think I actually recognise this dragon, or at least it reminds me of something.
Hmm?
When I was younger, my dad, the late king, he actually told me a story about how his dad, my grandfather, Akrua, actually fought the current ancient white dragon at the time, 300 years ago. And apparently that dragon was associated with something very, like, evil and cursed. Apparently, it was holding possession of something to do with the god of death, Zoom.
That's concerning.
I mean, it's only a hunch, but perhaps maybe this, if this is the next or the current ancient white dragon, perhaps it also passed down to them.
Hmm.
Is there only usually one ancient dragon of any color?
I mean, give me a history check, both of you. I'll allow this one for free, even if you're not proficient.
That did not go well.
Oh Jesus, the duality of man.
So, Dayron, I'll just say what Rua basically says, like, because it would be the same thing anyway. Pretty much, like, there can be more than one ancient dragon, but it's usually almost like a contested title. If there's usually more than one ancient dragon of a specific color, it's either because they're working together or something else is afoot. And from what you know of dragons, they tend to be the most animalistic of all of the dragons, to the point where some will actually kill their own children to produce competition.
Jesus.
Still, concerning idea.
Hmm.
Rua just, I mean, I believe we're supposed to be holding a meeting at the neutral point sometime in the next month or two. I believe it got mentioned a while ago.
Yeah.
They haven't set any a specific date hasn't been in mind, just because we're still trying to get all the countries to like not only agree to attend, but also just for when everyone's available. But this will definitely be something I'll bring up, and I might see if I can try and ask the rulers of Silternok about it. Considering they're also ancient dragons,
Hmm.
I feel like the best people to ask about ancient dragons would be another ancient dragon, you know?
Indeed.
People their power level tend to keep tabs on one another.
And also, the dragon Silternok is fairly close to Kolodiopol, only just from across the ocean.
Hmm.
And Kuro just like plays his throat. Is there anything else you both wanted to come to us about? Or is this
No,
not?
I'm just here to hang out because I'm bored.
Fair enough. The heat's a bit stifling for my liking. I much prefer the rain, if anything, just because it's nice and damp.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of windy days.
A little bit on the nose, isn't that, Dayron?
Eh. Look, city air is not the cleanest in the world. I
I mean,
like breathing fresh air.
I mean, that could be worse. It could be like some places where, you know, the streets are never cleaned.
Yeah, well,
By the way, are both of you attending the tournament that's going on later today?
I thought I'd swing by at the very least, say hi to Jade.
There's a tournament.
It's basically a small competition where people will take these sticks with like foam at the end and try and knock each other out of the ring.
Yeah, I'm not gonna participate, but I'll definitely watch.
Why, you scared of losing? Girls with a big grin.
Dyer just points at their musculature and be like, "Do you really think that I would actually stand a chance?"
I mean, a lot of people from weight classes and like builds are attending. Like, you won't be pitted against someone like Jade. That would just be unfair.
It would, but also, I have a high profile lately. I need to cool it.
I mean, if you're going to be dealing with a potential prison break, your name's going to be publicized then.
Yeah, I'd like to keep my name not as public until then.
I mean, okay. sound to me like you're a bit of a chicken. I thought you was an Erdinast, not a Kenku.
Aren't you? Dino just looks at him like, I feel like that's racist.
Not racist. Some of my best friends are Kenku.
That's Jeff. That's Jeff.
That's a joke.
racist.
That's a joke, by the way. I mean, my brother's a Kenku, and even then, like, just playful ribbing. If you don't want to attend, you don't have to. It's fine. You have nothing.
Dairon's like smile, like Dairon's got
don't
that
need
like Dairon's
don't
got
need-
that like the DreamWorks like smirk on.
You don't need to prove anything. If you don't want to attend, you won't be judged for it.
Uh-huh.
And what about you, Felix? Do you think you'll attend?
Sure. It'll be fun.
Apparently, it's a fairly nice cash prize if you can win in your weight class.
Ah. Interesting.
That reminds me, I need to talk to Sword about my money.
I mean, you had your chance.
Yeah, but that's business.
Well, speaking of the tournaments, I'm actually attending, and I believe our King Ruia is also attending. And I believe the heavyweight class has Zaris attending.
Someone sign up all day for the heavyweight class, please.
On it.
Oh, I've already put his name. I've already put his name down.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
I fixed the results so they'd be the opening match for the heavyweight class. You need to have.
Kuro,
You can't have Jade and Zaris in the same bracket. They have to be near the end, if anything.
Kuro, I appreciate you. Never let that not be said.
I mean, I'm flattered, but no thanks, Aaron.
Well,
He
we
just
should.
gives a playful grin and a wink.
Yeah. Well, we should be on our way, I think. Right, Daron?
Yes, well. Catch you
Oh.
both later.
Also, I should say, Felix, if you're attending, and he just points to Rua, I believe you and him might be in the opening match. For your class.
Interesting.
Rua just gives you a very firm nod and says, I hope you know I'm not going to lose this.
We'll see.
We definitely will.
I just hold back a little bit and just whisper to Kuro, put Darren's name down as well.
I've already put him down.
Do I notice it? Do I
Yep.
notice this?
Give me a perception check to see if you can hear. Felix, give me a stealth.
God damn it.
Felix, give me a stealth check, and Kuro will also have to stealth. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
dang.
Let's see what Kuro gets, because he is very proficient in stealth.
Hmm.
How will he dexterously whisper? Jesus fucking Christ! He actually got a nat 1,
Oh my god.
which means he got an 8. So yeah, you hear this Daron being said.
Darren just like sighs and just like,
And you just hear Kurogane say, yeah, I believe he's also going to be in the other bracket, separate from you, so you both might have a chance to compete against each other.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
I mean, it's better than going up against Ration. He's been put in the middle class. So, and that one's probably going to be guaranteed free to him, because he's actually used with pole arms and stuff.
Hmm.
make sure Seamus is in that bracket.
Hey.
Oh, that's actually an excellent idea. I'll make sure to change the bracket. Thank you for that, Dayram.
No worries.
What did you guys get me into? Fuck.
A beating from Ration.
What did I do to deserve this?
Nothing, it's just gonna be funny.
It's gonna be funny.
If all of us have to
and
get
with
beaten
that-
up by an NPC, you have to as well.
And with that, I will say
Fine.
next we will cut to Aldane.
Oh boy. Back to me.
So you're at
Oh,
your
Kaido, as one last thing, Darren's gonna
Yeah.
wander off and go find Sora.
Yeah, alright, and what are you doing, Felix? I should have asked as well.
I'm just gonna follow Darren.
Alright. So
I'm
yeah,
not doing really his plan, so.
you are back at your home, Aldane. What do?
Well, I go talk to my mother, and my sister.
Your ma.
I was about
Ma!
to say mom. But yeah. What?
No, just ma. Just for some reason really tickled me. So yeah, you come across your mother at your home.
Mhm.
She's also just wearing quite light clothing just because of the heat. She just looks and says, "Oh, Dane, how can I help you today?"
Oh, I was just stopping by to say hello and to basically just inform you that I'm going to probably see you at the festival.
Yes, I've heard you've actually signed yourself up for the small tournament that's going on as well.
Wait, what?
Don't you know? There's a small combat tournament, and she does like gestures with like, as if she's like wielding a pole, like a quarterstaff, and she says, "Yeah, you'll be I believe wielding sticks with foams at the ends, and you have to knock each other out of the ring."
One of my party members must have signed me up.
Apparently, apparently in the first match you're up against Sir Zaris.
Well, I'm going to die. Would you like to help me compose my will?
It sounds like a bit of a bother today. Maybe tomorrow.
I'll be dead tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the point. I mean, you should be fine. They'll be providing. Apparently, they're providing mouth shields, so your teeth should be fine.
So it'll be open casket.
Yeah. I will be able to have my funeral without having to have my body covered up. That's good to know.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, son. You're a lot stronger than you think you are.
Thank you, Mother. I appreciate the words of comfort. Now, I will need to find which of the jackasses signed me up for the tournament in the first place without my consent.
I have no clue. That'll be your prerogative, son. I trust you should have the investigatory skills to do it on your own.
Yes, one would hope.
Little does he know.
If need be, I will be here, just simply relaxing, spending time at home. I believe your sister's already out of the house, though, if you needed her.
I figured as much. She does like to get a start on these kinds of things. Strange that she's not as much of an early riser when it comes to actual responsibilities.
I mean, if I had the choice, I'd love to sleep in sometimes.
Yes, wouldn't we all? Even though Aldean generally gets up at sunrise.
I mean, you are a follower of Rybarb.
Yeah. But I will probably see her at the festival then, if my
Okay.
head doesn't get knocked clean off by Zaris.
It's fine. I believe they're doing it by order of the lightest weight class first. So you should have enough time to mentally prepare yourself.
That's comforting. Well, I guess I will be seeing you tonight if I somehow survive.
I will await for you at home with some dinner prepared.
If you could get a stiff drink out, that would also be nice.
I'll see what I can arrange, son.
Thank you, Mother. I bid you farewell. Hopefully not for the last time.
It's foam sticks, Aldane. Relax a little. Besides, if Oriana's watching, then Zaris will have to be in his best behaviour.
True enough. That's a lot more reassuring. Thank you, Mother.
Anyway, ta-ta for now, as she waves you off.
Ta-ta.
Oh, so that's where he gets the Tata from.
I mean, I thought I might as well add it.
Mm.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes perfect sense.
So now let's cut to shape. Actually, where are you heading now, Aldane?
To the guardhouse.
Fair. Seamus, you're being strangled because you're still not stopping playing the shamisen. That's what I've decided. No, I'm joking. So you're at the bar having a nice drink. It's a bit. I mean,
Or a
thankfully
few.
you've got your nice shamisen, which helps make your body feel quite regulated and cool. If you're having a few
Mhm.
drinks, give me give me 2 Constitution saves.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
So you immediately
better.
feel the effect. You immediately just start feeling the effects of the first drink. And yeah, it's a bit hard to try and keep just doing whatever it is you might be doing. And yeah, you
So the
find
buzz
yourself
hits
getting
me
a bit
pretty hard.
Yeah, the buzz hits you. You don't realize it, but the drink was apparently a lot stronger than you expected it to be.
It was a Long Island iced tea. Or an AMF, maybe.
Well, whatever it is, yeah, you are a bit tipsy. But the second one isn't too bad.
And so once I got a good buzz and then get a good handle on that buzz, then I head over to the guardhouse. Because I suppose that's where we're all meeting, right?
Well, I'd say by this point, you and Eldane actually meet up. You
Oh,
actually
hello,
meet
Seamus.
just outside the guardhouse.
Is
What's
that
up,
bruising on your
homie?
throat?
Say what?
Is that bruising on your throat? Do you get strangled or something?
Yeah, people don't appreciate my new instrument for some reason.
I wonder why.
Would you like me to regale you with a tune?
I'll pass for now, thank you.
Alrighty. Do you know if Felix and Dayron are already here? Shall we go?
Yeah.
You both go to the entrance. See a genasi who lets you both in. Air genasi. And yeah, just like before, all the doors and windows are open to let the air in. And as you make your way through, you do see, in fact, Rua and Kurogane just chatting with each other.
Hey, Kuro. What's up, Rua?
Ah, see you both. I expect you both to be with your Felix and Daron, but I guess you both are separate from each other right now.
Okay, so which one of those two signed me up for the tournaments?
And why am I in the same bracket as Ration?
Oh, you want to know that? That was actually because Felix and Daron both signed you up for it.
That lying
Both of you
bastard.
both of you for your respective
Of course they
your
did.
As Kuro's going to make a deception check, and both of you can do insight to see if you can figure out if he's lying or not.
Let's see. Insight. Hey.
Oh, what the hell? Why did it roll twice?
I don't know.
You got a
Alright,
12.
just use... Yeah, just
You
use
got
the
an
first one.
Oh my god, Kuro's fucking dog shit today.
He's
Got a
not
nat one.
great.
Got a nat one again.
Ah,
So you'll figure out he's completely blind through his teeth.
Kuro, did you really think you could lie to me about this?
Yeah, I'm a bard, so
Mm.
I do lying a lot.
Yes. Also, he holds up a finger as if he's going to speak, and then he just blinks out and just vanishes.
I love him.
You just left with Rua as he's just like, sorry about this, guys.
What are we gonna do about him, Rua? He is how he is.
I mean, I did try to stop him, only once, because I thought it'd be kind of. I thought all of us could, lighten up a bit and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, I'm also
Mm.
participating, so I'm also at risk of getting my face beaten in.
Oh, but nobody would beat the crap out of the king.
I don't know. A few people who really don't like me participated the moment they found out I was joining in.
Oh, goody!
But Aldane, you would probably remember him. Do you remember what's his name? That one pompous elf kid, the high elf. I can't even remember his name now because I really don't like him.
Mm.
Oh, that was his name, Ander. Give me an intelligence check to remember who this Ander is.
Of course.
So you don't remember him very well, but you remember him and Rua used to clash quite a bit at school. You remember Ander was a bit of a bully, and it got to the point where Rua actually got in a fist fight with him. And Rua was actually suspended from school for a week because of it.
I seem to recall him being a bit of a jackass.
Yeah, he's participating a few other people, but I mean, I don't mind.
Oh boy.
If I mean, do we want to walk and talk?
Yes, let's do that.
By the way, I don't know if you heard, but apparently Felix spoke with a Loxodon, the elephant people, about apparently an ancient white dragon at the Forbidden Ice.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun.
And he basically just talked about what Darren and Felix talked about as we walk and talk. So, how have you both been after your encounter at the Orc camp?
Well, I found out what dinosaurs were. That was fun.
Oh, really? What dinosaurs? What kind?
Lots of names that are hard to pronounce and even harder to remember. But I remember one was called a tyrannosaur. That was the big one that we killed.
Yep.
Oh god, those are pretty dangerous. Surprised you
They were
survived.
huge.
Yeah. It wasn't anything. It was fun.
I wish I could go on adventures. Seems really fun.
Can't you do anything you want since you're, the king?
I mean, that's the only problem. I'm the king. My responsibilities are here. I don't really have free reign to just get up and leave.
It wouldn't hurt to travel around your kingdom every now and then and meet some of the common folk.
I mean, I'm planning to do so very soon. I'm planning on using the excuse of visiting the neutral place to have an excuse to visit some of the other countries at the same time.
There you go. That's the rule I know.
Just frustrating. Like, Zaris is literally the only one who's letting me get any sort of information on what he's doing with his job. Everyone else has been very secretive. Apparently, I'll get eased into the role soon enough.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. It sucks to be kept in the dark.
It's been years since. I mean, it's been a few years since I became king. And you would actually know, Aldane. They didn't even hold a coronation for Rua.
Oh.
It was just
And
said,
why was
oh, he
that?
was king now. This was like, since his parents died, or at least vanished, you don't know what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you just got told from your mother that, oh yeah, apparently Rua's the king now. There was no song and dance for it. Apparently it just was.
Wow. That's funny.
But anyway, let's not what's the word, be so gloom and doom. Today's a fun day, right? I mean, today wouldn't have happened if my dad didn't fight back against the humans.
Yes. That's going to.
I would say, do we want to call it a small break here?
Yeah.
Yes, that would probably be a good idea.
Alright, I'll be back in a couple.
Yep, same.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go do drugs.
Yeah.
Alright.
All alone. I hope you guys in chat are enjoying this. I'm not currently looking at the screen, but I hope things are going good.
Okay, I'm back.
How's the session so far?
It's good. Yeah, the reason I didn't remember the race of Alistair Hamilton is that I did not write it down. What I wrote was Gran Torino type. So,
I mean, I wouldn't have said Gran Torino. But... I mean, you'll see if you ever meet him.
yeah.
I'm
So-
gonna change the music as well, just to get a bit monotonous for me.
But yeah, so I, saw that, heard short, and went, huh, it could be Alistair Hamilton.
It could be, but Alistair was distinctly a dwarf.
It still could
You
be.
know.
Could have been turned into a Dragonborn, who knows? And who knows, maybe that ancient white dragon is actually Akira.
Oh god. If only. I mean, just because he was known as the Silver Dragon of Tyrrell doesn't mean could actually turn into one.
Not gonna lie, that was my thought, is that he'd been turned into a silver dragon and the painter just thought he looked white.
Who knows? I mean, that could be it. You don't know, you'll have to find out if you ever go there.
Exactly. I could be a genius on this, or I could be completely wrong.
Basically, could have predicted a massive, spoiler or twist in my campaign.
We'll see. Oh. So,
Hey, you get to... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I am proficient with quarterstaffs, so...
Yep, you would be given a slight edge of other people.
That said, quarterstaffs use strength, don't they?
For the people up to... So basically, I'll say the rules soon enough, but I'll just say now. Everyone in the low class, the lightweight class I should say, are will use their staffs with dexterity.
Oh, thank you, God. Haha.
People in the mid can choose between strength or dex,
Yeah.
and then people in the heavier class can use strength.
Hmm. Okay, now that's much better for me because that's gonna be a +7.
Yeah, because otherwise Rue would completely ruffle stump you because he's a monk.
That's what I was slightly worried about.
Also, because Aldane has extra attack, he actually has a big edge,
Hmm.
but only in his own class.
Yeah.
Don't forget Ration's a monk.
Hmm.
Can't wait for Seamus to just like curb stomp the competition.
Well, Seamus doesn't have particularly great decks either, so and I don't
Dex is 12.
think he has great strength either.
His
Aldana
strength
has
is-
absolutely shit decks.
Well, Aldane will be using his sticks with strength anyway.
That's good. That's a positive.
But yeah, Thingy, yeah. Seamus has been put in the worst possible class, and also he also has really bad combat stats apart from the con because of his necklace.
Yeah, we've very much set Seamus up to fail.
I
Oh,
mean-
yeah, you fucking have. I just came back, and that's the first thing I hear.
Oh,
So wait, what are the rules in this tournament? Like, what are we allowed to and not allowed to do?
We'll explain it all in detail when we actually get to it. But just know that like you will be able to use like strength or dex in your weight class for the stick that you use.
Damn it!
And-
I don't even. I'm not good at either of those things.
That's why we said we set you up to fail.
Yeah.
And if I have to go up against Ration, who probably has a much better Dex modifier than me.
So you can also attack twice.
Great.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked.
Hmm.
Just a little bit. Why did you guys even bother putting me out of my weight class? I'm gonna get killed before I even get to Ration.
Well, no, you and Ration are gonna be fight for that weight class.
Hello, I'm back.
Of fucking course we are.
Right.
Where's Brick when I need him?
Sadly, he's all the way in Dublin, and he has no reason to come to Centralis right now.
He's also getting repairs right now.
Huh?
He's clearly getting repairs. That's definitely why he's not here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ended.
I mean, if I was doing this with Brick, all I would need to do is use my like +6 strength modifier, and I'm set.
I mean, +5, +6 would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
The only way you can get +6 is if you're a barbarian, because that's the thing they get. We're at like level
Yeah.
20, level 20, a barbarian strength and con goes up to 24 as like the new max.
Mm.
That's awesome.
Are we all here?
I've heard of one
Yep.
class.
Yeah.
I've heard of this one class called a barbarian, where it's like a barbarian who also happens to be a bard.
The only
And
problem is
I don't
with
know if that's possible.
The only problem is with that is that it requires a lot of like specific stats you'd have to set up. And also, when a barbarian uses their rage, they can't cast spells.
Mm.
Oh, so it'd kind of get in the way of itself almost.
Yeah, that's the only problem with barbarian. Like, they're really good for the rage, but it's better if you pick like if you was a barbarian fighter, that can work really well.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Anyway, are we all here?
Yep, I'm here.
Beautiful. So, I guess you're all heading to the festival area, right?
Well, I think I was gonna go talk to Sora first. but-
That was it. Sorry, my mistake. So yes, so you, it doesn't take long for you to get to Cloud9 Finance. If he's even there, you don't know. But yeah, from the looks of it, it does seem to be open because the door's wide open.
Mm.
what was the name of his gift assistant?
Anna.
Anna, you there?
Oh, hello. Come in. Please come in. As she walks to the door and just says, "Oh, it's you both. Can we help you today? Are you here to pick out a loan?"
Well, I'm here to collect a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God! Don't remind me of that idiot. He's been a bit behind in his collection duties lately. Something about something about the summer heat getting to him, even though we're not even in summer yet.
This isn't summer. um, Darren just looks at her and goes, "All right, how's business been though?"
Business. We've had a couple of people take out loans, and of course, Sora's made them go on ridiculous requests.
Hmm.
But otherwise, it's been pretty quiet. We've had one person take out a loan in particular for the festival, summer festival.
Someone we should be aware of?
Uh, I mean, I can't really speak of them. It's, confidentiality.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Yes, I will make sure to get Sora's case about paying you for the investment you've made.
Yeah, and depending on how things go, I might reinvest.
I mean, I don't know if you attended that fighting tournament, but I know I'm there.
Has he been entered?
I mean, not that I know of.
Damn it, we should have made Kuro and enter him.
I'll be in the heavyweight class. So if I see him, I might see him if I do.
I mean, do you want us to help with collections tomorrow?
Yeah, I'd be happy to help with that.
It's fine, because otherwise that just completely invalidates Sora working, and I don't want him to be even lazier than he already is.
That's fair.
Valid.
Fine, I'll just beat him up with a book. I always do that. Usually gets him going. I don't like hurting him, but he refuses to move unless I make him move. Anyway,
Questions I have.
what questions?
Figure of speech, don't worry about it.
Oh, out of character, I thought you were going to ask some questions. That's why.
Oh no. Ink.
Right. Yeah, so yeah. Unfortunately, Sora isn't there from the looks of it.
Oh well. Shall we be off then, Felix?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight the king.
Wonder
Long
who
live
Kuro's
the
hooked
king.
up against.
He just says they pushes Rue out. Oh, I guess
I
you're
really
heading.
wonder who Kuro's put me up against.
So I'm guessing you're heading to the festival area.
Yeah.
So by this time it'd be a bit later in the day, like not too late, but it would be getting closer to noon. And by this point, I'd probably say you all kind of like arrive not too long after each other, because the festival area isn't actually that far from the Cloud9, Cloud9 Finance. And yeah, all four of you actually happen to meet up with Rua alongside the two half elves.
Hi guys. Where's Kuro?
Majesty?
Rua teleported away.
Yes, he decided to skedaddle rather than answer for lying to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did he
To be
lie
fair,
about?
it was mostly Aldane doing the intimidating.
Yes, of course. So, which one of you? So, who was it that actually signed us up for the tournament?
Kuro did you, Aldane. We sort of jointly did Seamus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly for
Great,
the
I was a
lulz.
team effort.
I'll have to thank
And was it for the
Furo
lulz to
later.
make me face Ration in the first round? I don't even have a chance, bro.
That's kind of why we did it. Don't worry, you won't get hurt too badly. Not like Aldane might be.
Can I at least use Vicious Mockery?
I mean, spells allowed?
Rua actually does chime in and says, I know the rules because I helped devise them, just so I'd
Mhm.
know I'd be involved with everything. Apparently, any skills you have as just part of your abilities of fighting are allowed. So say if you have, say if you're someone who can use maneuvers like a battle master, or perhaps you can dodge and try and minimize some of the hits.
Funny you should mention that.
Any magical abilities are allowed. When it comes to casting actual magic, it can't be anything that harms the user. So nothing like Hellish Rebuke, for example. And Shield
Okay.
isn't allowed as well.
What about mirror image?
Mirror Image is also not allowed.
Nah, fine.
The thing is as well, you'd also have to be able to hold your spellcasting focus and the stick in both hands.
So then,
Okay.
how about Shatter?
That would be a no.
Shatter would be an instant disqualification. And you'd also have to pay a fine to the person you hit. And people, because Shatter does hit in an area.
That's true. Okay, so then Vicious Mockery would work at least.
At most, yeah.
I'll
Can I
be
smite
fine.
people?
No, because smiting can kill
Wait, let me look at my spell list.
Fair enough.
I'll be fine. I've got my
Healing up.
cerulean gift.
If any of you are bunked,
Oh, wait. Can I use Hideous Laughter?
you could try.
Yes, and I have it marked too.
That also means for you, Darren, because I know you're an air genasi, you can cast Levitate, right?
Yep.
Technically viable.
Mm.
Technically, I could
Alright.
Misty Step as well.
But if you go out of the ring, you've lost. Even if you fly above it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can't leave the ground.
You can leave the ground, you just can't leave the ring. So if,
Oh,
if two
I have another
people
question.
fight in the sky, that would actually be viable and allowed.
So are items allowed or not allowed in the fights?
Under no circumstances can items be used, including magical items that you are currently attuned to.
You literally
Okay.
are only granted the things that you are given.
Okie dokie.
Is
Yeah,
There
I
we go.
don't think they'd let me use isolation.
No, they wouldn't let me use my swords
Outside
either.
weapons are immediately disqualifiable.
I was
Can we
thinking,
use
I was thinking more like the lion figurines.
Those, those are all
can we use
disqualifiable.
can we use spells that enhance our the weapons that we are provided?
Yeah.
Excellent.
As long as that isn't smite, yeah.
It's not a smite. I have a couple other spells that aren't smite.
You sure about that?
Yes. I've used them before.
Have you?
You've
I haven't
seen
really
me use
noticed. Have you?
Oh,
I haven't been paying attention.
All I really noticed is Thunderous Smite.
It is
think
very
so.
hard not to notice that one.
He does
It's the
everything
nuke.
so seamlessly. As you're talking, actually, you see some people like gathering around. It seems like people are already getting ready to be slotted into their particular class of lightweight. Some of you
Oh,
actually,
boy.
some of you'd probably see Ration, who appears to be talking with someone who clearly looks like a bookie.
All right. Who wants to bet on Zaris against me?
Out of
I'll
character, if
probably
you
win
want
money off.
to make bets, you can.
You know what?
You can make bets against the other your fellow party members as well. So if you wanted
Okay,
feeling
so-
to lose to Rua, you could and bet money on it.
So I'm going to bet on both. I'm going to bet on both Roshan and Rua.
How much are you betting on each?
Let's see how much gold I have.
I will
What are
say
the
there are
odds on that? What are the
different
odds on that?
Ration, just to win in general, is a 1 to 2, is it? Like,
Okay.
you know, just simple basic odds because he's the clear favourite of his weight class. Rua is actually
Yeah, and I don't belong in this weight class.
put quite lower at 2 to 7.
Who's the
Okay,
favorite
so
in
I
our
actually
class?
stand to gain money from betting on Rua.
The favourite, there is actually no clear favourite. There's quite a few varied bets. In heavyweight,
Which bracket is Kuro in?
Kuro's actually not listed.
Pretty
course,
sure he's a
Howard.
judge.
Yeah, you actually do find out he is one of the judges.
What are my odds?
Oh, there we go.
You are actually labelled at 1 to 50.
It was
You know what?
Well,
I'm
Everybody wants the king to win, so.
going to bet 10 gold on Felix. Because if he wins, that gets me 500 gold.
Type out your bets actually in the roll.
Do you mean 50 to 1 then? Not 1 to 50?
Yeah, that's the order that I mean. I always get it mixed up.
I was gonna say 1 to 50 is like really good. That would make me the favourite.
Well, no, if you're the favourite, then a lower odd would make sense, right? Because like
Yeah, 1 to 50 is a lower odd.
By the way, what are the
Yeah.
odds for my match against Zaris?
if you somehow win, people get what's the odds? 50 times their gold.
So 50 to 1 odds against me as well.
Yeah.
So I'll bet 10 gold on myself as well because I'm probably not going to get that money back. But if I bet on Zaris, it's not going to come back as anything but what I bet.
More
what's
or less.
the odds for my match for me? What are my odds?
Your odds, Daron, are in fact what's the odds? You are a 3 to 1.
Who's Dyron facing?
You don't know. You can ask the tournament organizers. There are a few. Jade's actually taking quite a commending lead. Like she, not lead as in like the bets to win, but like she's actually like organizing quite a bit. You can tell, and she's listed in the bracket as well for the heavyweight.
Oh boy.
Same
so
one as
if-
Aldane.
She's actually in the she's in the separate bracket as Aldane, but she's in the same weight class. I meant to say.
So he can face
Okay.
her in the final.
So who's my opponent?
Let me check.
I will laugh at this guy.
Originally, it was actually Seamus, but it's already been hastily crossed out and replaced with someone else.
Wait, I would have had to fight Dyron.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I know exactly where that would have went. I would have
Oh,
gotten
you
my
would've got your
ass
ass
kicked.
kicked.
Oh yeah, hand it to me on a silver platter.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have been able to get my
You
'cause you're good
actually,
at lying.
Yeah.
the name is weird because it's not a specific name, but it's someone called the Wind Phoenix.
That's concerning.
And that's whoever you're going up against.
What are their
Their
what are
odds,
bets?
their odds are actually just 2 to 1 because they're in a
so-
quantity. So
Can't really bet against myself.
no, because that could be cheating. Like, not that it couldn't be. Like, if you expect yourself to win, you could.
Well,
Well-
you can't bet against yourself because
Yeah.
there's a possibility that you would throw the match.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I'm not betting is because the only thing I would bet on is against myself.
Well, no one
Yeah.
would expect you to win against Raishon.
So, who else is in my weight class? I guess besides Ration.
A lot of them are names.
Anybody
you
we
don't,
know?
A lot of them are names you don't recognize. The only name you recognize there is Tristina.
Nice.
Shit, who is she again?
She's against someone you don't recognize. guys. She's in a completely separate bracket.
So by brackets, you mean like each half of the finals?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So yeah, block A and block B. We can call it.
Yeah, 47 gold on myself.
Oh no.
It's an oddly
Ooh.
specific number.
Yeah, that's how much I had in, like. Well, I've got 4,300, but I had 4,347, so I just took myself down to a square number.
Yeah.
You know
I-
what?
I kind of feel
Since
that.
Felix is so confident, I'm gonna raise my bet to 30 gold on Felix.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
You know what? 31 gold on Felix.
Jesus Christ, guys! I'm not sure I'm gonna do this well.
This isn't an
No,
auction. This isn't an auction.
I'm still not gonna bet more than 10 gold on myself. I know I'm probably gonna lose. Also, I will bet 11 gold on Dayron.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Ration
Seamus gives
actually,
you a thumbs up.
if you guys get your stuff sorted out, Ration actually walks over to you guys and says, "Hey guys, how you going? I see you doing some betting."
Yep.
I'd bet against myself if I could, but then they'd think I threw the match when you absolutely destroy me.
I mean, hey, I'm willing to bet money on you, if I could.
I appreciate that.
I'd like to think you might be more resourceful than I think, because I mean, hey, I can't cast magic.
That's true.
By the way,
Well-
at the next available opportunity, I do pull Seamus aside.
Okie doke. What's up, Felix? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, actually, just
Before our matches, if you give me Bardic Inspiration, I'll give you Painter's Inspiration.
Down.
They didn't say anything about that.
You both just shake hands and you just inspire each other.
Well, no, just before our match, because it's only within 10
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
So
that goes on.
I don't want to do it right now, but before our matches, yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.
We will be inspired. I love it. Thank you. That's a great idea.
I can't
Anyway.
inspire myself, so I have to get somebody else to do it for me.
Kenny, you alright?
I'm here. Yeah.
Alright. And yeah. So I'd say you probably all take your time to get ready. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I am now down to an even 900 gold after all my betting.
There are separate tents with which to get ready in for the contestants, but the ring is just one ring. This is
So
gonna be
it's just gonna happen one at a time.
this is gonna be theater of the mind, just because like
Yeah.
otherwise there'd be way too many tokens to put in and out, and
Yeah, that's fine.
For the sake of ease, each weight class has their own like quote unquote HP pool. So whatever your HP is, it's different to what this pool is for the tournament,
Okay.
because then it's equal for everyone.
Okay.
So then
Okay, so we
I'll-
can lose only a set amount of HP.
So
basically.
Aldane could technically beat Zarus if he gets lucky enough.
If I get a crit or two.
Potentially, yeah. It's just more fair and also more crazy
Yeah.
and fun. Because
So
the potential
yeah.
for upsets can happen.
So I suggest we use temporary hit points to notify that on our.
Yeah.
Do whatever you can do to do it. Whatever you prefer to keep track of it.
Yeah.
Okay, how many hit points do we get then?
It out now for you all to put in.
So as long as Zarus doesn't one-shot me, I'm fine.
I'm just gonna use it for.
So wait, explain again how this is gonna work.
So first we're doing the lightweight tournament,
Mhm.
then the middleweight, and then the heavyweight. And yeah,
Oh, I can wear my armor, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
your AC isn't forced at a set value. It's only HP for this.
So what
Well,
exactly are we doing
can't
with
use
the...
I can't use my shield, so my AC does go down a tad.
So does mine.
I hope
So
my
I
armor
can't
class
use.
stays the same?
Because I assumedly can't use my cloak of protection.
Nope. Any magical item is put away
Mhm.
for the sake of this.
Oh shit.
Yep.
So that's
Including your
which one
your,
was that?
your necklace literally doesn't matter, Seamus, because it's at a set value anyway for your HP.
Oh, I can't use
Oh, so
sneak
it.
attack on this thing.
You could be allowed
wait,
to
I
though,
can-
because again, the thing is you can use Dex in the lightweight class,
Okay.
so it's just a matter of actually getting off your insightful fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does when I do the weapon attack, is it going to be using my dex mods?
Yeah.
Okay. Same.
So
Things
these
as
are the
normal quarterstaff,
these are
right?
the HP totals. Yeah.
That's good. That's more than my HP. So.
Oh, that's more than my HP too.
I will just go and grab a quarterstaff from the compendium. Where is it? There.
I have
That's
to
less
see
than my
basically
HP
all
total.
weapons that aren't dex based, so I could be fine. I'll be fine with quarterstaff as well.
Oh, so we need to put that into our character sheets.
If you would like to, yeah.
That would
be
help a lot, actually.
That would be appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you actually find out the three judges include Kurogane, Aldane's mother,
Oh boy.
and let me check who the third one is. Oh, where is it now? I'm blanking. Tarim actually is there.
Oh my god. I thought you
So-
were a reclusive type.
Yeah, he is. They clearly don't look happy to be there.
Mm.
They also seem to
Uh-huh.
be the size of like a dwarf.
I imagine that the main reason that Term is here is to judge any magical trickery.
Who knows? What are you doing, Dayram?
Just seeing how eager Term is here.
They look very uncomfortable. You like how
Mhm.
you know how like pangolins have their hands like they do, and they look really nervous. It's like that. Like they're keeping to themselves all the time.
Mm.
You can gather the reason they picked a shorter body to appear in is just to stand out as least as they could. But they stand out very well for pure white mask and black robes,
Mm.
especially in a really warm day like it is today.
Right.
Right.
So, how enthusiastic / eager do Kuragane and my mother look?
Them two are actually just chatting to each other, like fairly casually. And yeah, your mother seems to be fairly interested and excited. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
And yeah, Kurogane actually looks to you guys and just gives a very friendly wave. Actually, all of you, give me perception checks as you look at Kurogane.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Holy
You're supposed
shit.
to be perceptive.
So, everyone apart from Seamus notices, Kurogane
Great.
looks very pale. A lot more paler than he normally should, because he's a Shadakai.
Mm.
But yeah, he looks exceptionally pale and like almost sickly pale.
Alright, I'm gonna go over him and do a quick check on something.
Oh, you okay, Haldane?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. You look a bit under the weather there.
Food poisoning. That's why I'm a judge and not a contender.
Oh, that
Ah.
bastard.
I'm gonna insight that. I'm gonna insight that as well.
Damn it!
How did both of you get that one?
No, technically, because a nat 1 isn't a fail in my book.
Mm.
Because otherwise that can be really annoying. If you have the
I'm-
mods to overcome a DC with a nat 1, then it's fine.
Also, I'm doing this to see if he's lying. So I
Yeah.
actually rolled
So,
an 8,
Felix,
16.
Felix, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you all would know Kurogane does eat out quite a lot. So him actually getting food poisoning is fairly plausible. Dayron, as far as you can tell, yeah, it must have been something really bad that it's only starting to go now. Aldane and Seamus. Actually, let me see if Kurogane, what role he does. Because this, I'm not telling you what kind of role he does. Because this could be deception or persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's break out a sheet. Okay, as a plus to that. So, Aldane, yeah, it must be food poisoning.
God damn it.
Seamus, you've known Kurogane since you were kids.
Yep.
You can tell he's hiding something, but you don't know what.
I'll decide not to push, because if he doesn't want to talk about it, there's probably a reason. But,
Well, let me know.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if your condition gets any worse, Kuro. I can just cast some lesser restoration, and you'll be all good as new.
And I put a hand on his shoulder. Hey, man, just let me know if you want to talk. Well, wish me luck in the tournament, bud.
I mean, I don't really want to talk about the fact that I'm shitting myself loads, but okay.
Of course you are.
Not what I... Never mind.
Like I said, Kuro, if you need me to cast any sort of healing on you, just let me know, and I can do it.
Fine, I already spoke to Jade and she tried to heal me and it's not going away.
Ah, boy. Well, wait, Kaido, does lesser restoration work on, like, status effects like food poisoning?
What does the actual description of the spell say?
You touch a
I'm
creature
un-
and
I'm
can
understanding it.
end either one disease or one condition afflicting
Technically,
it.
food poisoning, it does say poisoning in the title, so it would work, but you also know Jade is a paladin as well.
So, she probably already tried that then.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay. Well, nothing I can do.
Thank you for the offer though, Aldane. But
Question.
if you see me having to leave suddenly, it's probably because I need to, you know.
Yes.
Question.
Yeah, Felix?
Would I be able to use Gust?
That comes from the paintbrush though, doesn't it? Because you get gust because of the paintbrush.
Oh,
you?
yeah.
It comes from that.
Yeah. Sorry. Not thinking.
Fine. I accept your apology.
Damn. I was I was hoping to just Misty step behind my opponent, like, right at the edge, and then just use Gust to
Nothing
push
personal, kid.
them away.
Alright, I'm gonna... So, as we get things going on, you actually see Guy with, like, what seems to be this weird, like, staff? With, like, this, like, fuzzy ball at the top. As he just takes the staff and says... as the music actually... Because you do hear music going on in the background, but it goes quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And he just takes the staff and says... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the annual day of... Sorry, out of characters. The annual tournaments for the Day of Revolution. There are clearly many strong, powerful contenders here today. Regretfully, I cannot attend myself and join in the festivities, but I hope you can all have enough fun to make up for that. How are we all doing today? And the crowd just starts cheering and screaming. And, like, there's a really big, like, noise gathering from the crowd. And he's just like, excellent, excellent. I hope our fighters are ready today. To kick things off, we're already starting off big, as the king of Centralis himself, Rua Everett, steps into the ring, versus one of his own friends. A native of Tennoyama, a painter by trade, adventurer by nature, Felixus Ferrus, also known as Felix. and he gestures like to come on. As like, can the two fighters please step into the ring with me?
Sure.
And I cast bardic inspiration real quick,
Thank you.
just so we don't forget about that.
Yeah, I was just about to gesture to Seamus to do that. So I walk into the ring, but now bardically
your back, bro.
inspired.
And by the way, I forgot to mention, as he's talking into this staff, his voice is actually booming out quite a bit, so you can all hear him very clearly. And he just says,
Nice.
"It's excellent to see two strong, young fighters here today.
I'm not that
Does
young.
that com-
Well, not by your standards, but yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
In fact, I
these
was
two
alive when the war started.
Anyway, these two strong, capable fighters, as he just looks to you, Felix, will be the first of our many, many fights today. Let us hope that these two perform fairly and cleanly. You all should be aware of the rules by now. And he just clicks his fingers as he just blinks away and finds himself just outside of the ring. Get ready to start as he slams the staff down, and I'm going to play the music. Actually, no, that would have been the same music as before. Why does that... Oh, no, it's not the same link. It's just slightly different. And yeah, can you give me a initiative roll, Felix?
Okay. Well, that didn't go well.
You
Right,
have a
and I'm
better
gonna roll-
initiative modifier than I do. I'm fucked.
So, what's Rua's initiative? It is a plus. Rua got a 19.
Yeah, he's gone first.
That was a nat 19 as well.
He's going first.
So, first of all, Rua takes his quarterstaff and looks very ready. Like, it clearly looks like he's used to wielding one.
So I can expect proficiency bonus for him. Okay.
I mean, he is a monk.
Mm-hmm.
I closed a tab. Fuck.
Suddenly, Rua has no stats.
Suddenly,
victory.
Rua just collapses dead on the floor. Now there's a succession crisis, fellas.
I won though.
He clips through the floor.
Does the 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And you take 1d8 plus that. You take 13 damage.
I'm
Wait,
going.
no, sorry. I got it wrong. That was way too high. I did the modifier completely wrong.
Oh god.
You only take 10 damage.
I'm still gonna use my cerulean gift to half that.
Okay. So, he immediately lunges forward and goes to basically jab you right in the stomach. But you tense up and use your magic to deflect some of the blow. So instead of catching you straight in the gut, it catches you at the side of your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his turn.
I'm gonna two-handed swing.
Go for it. You made sure to do it by dex, right?
Yep. 19.
Okay. That hits. So you bonk him at the side of his head, and he just takes it. And he just looks at you and says, "Nice hit. Now it's my turn." As he goes for the hit. I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
8 does not hit.
I didn't think it would. And yeah, that's his turn.
I thought it was your turn, I say, swinging. I am... I don't want my one-liner to go to waste, so I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, roll the d8.
18.
That hits.
Yes. 9 damage.
So you smash him right at the side of his head, and he actually nearly starts doubling over. These are foam, so it isn't too bad, but
Yeah.
you know, he's still got a good hit in him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, yeah. Ah, God, that's a nice hit. I didn't expect it to be so good of a staff.
It wasn't my choice, but might as well use it.
Okay. I'm just checking what that Rua can do. Okay, so he goes for his attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Rua, come on.
Yes! Yes!
Actually hit. 14 hit you.
14.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
1-4. Okay, so as you go for the strike, suddenly his body like twists, and he moves exceptionally fast and just like a burst as he goes for a second hit
Go for it.
and crits.
Fine.
2d8. He deals 16 damage.
Going to...
Oh.
That would be...
Don't forget though, you don't burn all your abilities in one go because you're not allowed to really rest.
I
mean,
know.
you can rest.
I know. I'm trying not to, and that's why I'm limiting my use of ink slots. Let's see. Yeah, we will half that.
Okay. So you... The thing is, he still smashes you right in the nose. But again, it's foam, so it's not that bad.
Mm.
So yeah,
Nice hit.
and now it's your... That's your turn.
19 again.
That hits.
7 damage.
Oh, nice. So you hit him really hard across the leg, actually, because he's quite fast and he's quite moving quite a lot.
Mm.
You managed to catch him as he's moving. And you basically like Charlie horse him, I believe it is,
Yeah.
like right in the shin. And he goes for his attack. 22 hits, right?
22 does hit, yes.
So that's 10 damage. As he basically takes his staff like a baseball bat and just hits you right in the shin back.
Gonna half that again.
Wow.
Letting me use Cerulean Gift was never gonna go well.
Yeah, by the way, Felix.
What?
What's HP, by the way?
12.
10k. 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Rua's actually going for another hit then.
Mm-hmm.
That's another 22 to hit. You'll take 5 damage.
Alright.
As then he basically hits you in the same place where he hit you in the shin.
Yep.
And yeah, that's... Now it's your turn.
Go for the hit.
Okay.
Go for the bonk.
Another
Good
19.
bonk.
'That hits.
10 damage.
Ooh.
Fuck.
How do you want to beat up Rua?
Uh. Oh. Okay, so how did he last hit me?
So he hit you in the shin after you hit him,
Yeah.
but he came in again for another swing and hit you in the same place.
Ah, just go for the good old overhand bonk on the top of the head.
Send him to Harney jail.
It's what I'm good at is the overhand bonk.
You bonk him right in the head, and he stands there for a moment and looks ready to strike,
Mm-hmm.
and he just falls over.
Woo!
Rua.
With the help of my ink slots.
My boy.
And the crowd actually does clap for you.
I extend a hand to help Rua up,
You just take it.
pull him up.
Nice job, Felix.
Yeah, haven't had a workout like
See,
that.
there's people here.
Haven't had a quarterstaff workout like that for a while.
You definitely seem well trained.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
time to get ready.
Jeez. Oh god, my head feels a bit light.
I assume we're both hobbling, considering we both went for each other's shins.
The thing is, you can use the staff as well to like help each other walk.
Yeah.
You both walk inside.
Hmm.
As you do though, you do actually see a high elf just glaring at you both. He's about Aldane's height actually, but a bit scrawny, quite scrawnier. He has quite darkish brown hair and bright green eyes. And he just says to you both, pathetic. And Ruth's like, Ander, can you just fuck off for one moment? No one cares what you think.
I mean, I don't know who you are, so I especially don't care what you think.
Ander's like, how dare you both? You know full well who I am, Rua. I don't expect you, though, a peasant, he just gestures to you, Felix, to know who I am. So it's fair that you're like you are.
I mean, I know a lot of important people, so, you know. That I don't
You
know
say it as
you
you're
means you're probably not important.
Just literally walking beside the king of the country.
He's important. He's a king. Do you not know what a king is?
I know very well what the king is, and I expect to see you beaten at my hand in the tournament.
Oh, you're in the lightweight. Cool.
Anyway, sneers and walks off to prepare. So I'd say as things go along, we will cut to Dayron's turn.
Mm-hmm. Do
Then
I
you
then,
guys like-
at the start of my next round, do I go back up to 30 then?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Any resources though are
Does everybody start with 30 HP?
only for the lightweight class. I already said what the HP was at the top.
You start with 45.
It's 45 for middleweight.
I start with 45? Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that just means
No,
Ration
I-
gets to beat you up for longer, but yeah.
You're not allowed to wear the armor you normally have, but you're given the equivalent in terms of like a padded armor.
Okay. So that's what we were talking about with the temporary HP. You guys had cut out right before like I heard that part, so I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so
Right.
I will say up to Darren and the Windy Phoenix, as Guy says. And now, here comes the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Daron Gale.
I
And
do a
if-
very flourishing bow.
As you walk over, he then says, and next comes the mysterious competitor who refused to give their name. The only thing we know is that their name is of the Windy Phoenix. Let's see if they blow the competition away. can we give a hand for the Windy Phoenix? And as everyone claps for them, nothing happens. Like, no one steps up. And he
I
just,
give a clap.
and the guy just taps the top of the set and says, did the Windy Phoenix not hear me? Come on down. And you just hear this, like, tired voice going, fine, fine, I'm here. And out from the tents, you do see, in fact, Sora.
Yeah, Sora.
Yep, I figured it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
figured as much.
Yep.
Seemed fairly clear.
Ah, good to see you there, sorry about the collection.
Yeah, it's fine. At some point, I'll get that money.
I'm very glad I bet for Dairon on this.
I mean, hey, to win this fight, you need all the money you can get.
Oh? Should
I'd
I
like
be
to think-
concerned?
I mean, I was trained by one of the ruling families of Tenoyama how to fight. I'd like to think I'm a bit confident in my skills.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I've been wanting to test myself against you for a little while now, so this will be good.
And dealing with petty crooks like yourself is always fun. He
Okay.
gives a wink and readies his staff.
Darren gives him a wide grin.
Give me an initiative check, Daron.
Ooh, nice.
Actually,
Oh, he only got a 12.
Oh, by the
Maybe-
way, when can we collect our winnings from each match?
The end of the whole thing.
yeah, you bet on me to win the whole thing, not to just win the match against Rua.
Ah.
Well, so yeah, you go first then, Daron.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna do. Bonus action, insightful fighting.
Yeah, go for it.
You hate to see it.
Well, you got a 9.
Uh,
You get sneak attack.
oh, I do. He didn't. Oh.
Yeah, failed.
Oh, okay. All right.
That actually doesn't hit.
Oh, wow.
Damn, I didn't know
He's
Sora would have a high AC.
You also notice he's not wearing armor, as he just casually, like, slides across the floor away from your hit. Nice. If you're any faster, you could struck me.
Hmm.
By the way, how many rounds are there in this tournament?
Not many.
Oops, accidentally hit a button.
It's deliberately not a big pool of people. There's only like the preliminaries and then like a semi-final.
Oh wow, so only 3 rounds.
Yeah, there's not many.
That's fine.
And then obviously is the finals of the each bracket each. So
Okay,
it's technically
it's
like there's a few, but
so the tournament is basically starting with the quarterfinals.
So 3 or 4 matches, if we do all of them.
yeah. So he goes for the hit. Dayron, does a 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
23 hit you.
Yes.
So he basically takes his staff and in like a almost beautiful display of like martial arts skill, he goes for the first hit to strike your legs. You jump up and easily like, avoid the sweep. But as you avoid the sweep, he comes around and brings the other end to then jab you in the gut.
Hmm.
And you take
When do I need to enact uncanny dodge?
reaction, so you can do it now if you want.
Can I wait until I hear the damage amount, or do I have to do it before that?
What does it say in the character sheet?
It says, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
I mean, the thing is this is only going to be his attack. He only has 2 attacks a turn.
Yeah, I'll use it.
And it's a reaction, so you can keep doing it over and over. So
Yep.
you would have taken 7 damage, but you now only take 3.
Yeah, that being able to do a reaction over and over again is what I used maliciously in my fight.
I don't have anything like that. Fuck.
Now it's your turn, Deram.
I'm gonna do steady aim.
You have advantage. Yeah. 8 to get.
Damn.
So you're not used to this sort of fighting, so it's a bit hard for you to get used to it all, and especially because you don't really use quarterstaff. So what you go for the hit, but he basically flies over the strike. Now it's his turn, and he is actually going to fly above you. You're still within range, but he's technically got the high ground. As he goes for the first hit. That's a nat 1.
Yep.
That's a nat 7, so both of those miss.
Steady aim and fire.
That's better.
Thank God.
He hits.
Ooh.
Hot damn.
That's half the
Smack him out of
pool.
sky.
So yeah, you basically hit him right in the nuts. He actually just falls to the ground. But yeah.
I blow him a kiss.
Oh, nice hit. And as he gets up and does his turn, he is going to do 1 attack. That's a 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12. So as he misses these 2 hits, he suddenly speeds up, similar to Rua, and goes in for a 3rd strike.
Ooh.
9 again. So he just misses all these attacks. Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He manages to deflect that hit. You can tell that you've taken a moment to pause to make sure your hit lands true, and he just deflects it. Now, an 18 hit, right?
Yes, an 18 hits.
8 damage.
How much? I will take uncanny dodge.
That's now 4. And
Okay.
nice. You rolled in that one in his second attack.
Ooh, good call.
Now it's your turn.
Steady aim and hit.
That hits. Dead on.
Ooh. I think that does it.
Yeah. That's 14.
You actually beat him in 2 hits. As you strike him across his beak, and he just lands flat on his arse.
Yeah.
Sometimes proper training is no substitute for rough lives.
I mean, I lived
Awkward
as a
one-liner, but yay!
almost 5 years, but okay. He just gets up to his feet. Nice job, Daron. I hope you win. I have bet some money on you today.
It was a good fight.
You know what
Any
I
one
said?
of those hits would have ended me.
Well, now I get to win 500 gold because you won. It's basically just told you bet against himself.
Yeah, I figured. Do I get the sense that he wasn't trying as hard?
Insight.
Huh?
Insight.
An insight.
You're getting a little bit muffled, Kaido.
I'm also eating, my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So, from what you can tell, from that brief exchange, if he'd have been allowed to use his feet or his fists, he probably could have done a lot more damage.
Hmm.
But he was technically constrained to only using the weapon, so
I mean, to be fair, I'm also constrained. I'm not using my proper weaponry either.
In fairness, if
but yeah.
Rua had been able to use his fists, he would have ended me.
But hey, that is just how it is sometimes. So, next round, involving any of you guys,
Mhm.
is actually with Felix and Ander.
All right.
So Felix is going to face the high elf.
Before I go out, I gesture to Seamus again.
And I bardically inspire him again.
Goody.
Wait. Seamus and I haven't had our matches yet.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
the
it's-
lightweights first.
It's the
Oh,
whole
right.
lightweight tournament, the whole middleweight tournament, the whole heavyweight tournament.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you come up against Ander, who is wearing almost comically like big armor for himself. It doesn't suit him. And yeah, he just says, "It'd be funny to see peasants get swatted down."
Okay. Initiative.
Initiative.
17.18.
Eight.
So I'll go first.
Yeah, hit.
Okay.
So you go for the hit, and it actually feels like that should have hit.
Hmm.
But
Hit.
he basically just deflects the staff
Hmm.
and like pushes you away a bit
Yeah.
as he goes for his attack.
Mhm.
So, as he's about to hit you, you can clearly feel confident you can dodge that hit. But he somehow manages to make contact.
Okay. What did he?
For 8 damage.
Gonna half that.
So now it's 4.
Mhm.
Are we all watching this?
Yeah, you're all watching.
Yeah.
Do we notice something? Do we all notice that?
Yep.
Yeah, can we like insight that to see if we know what he did?
Oh, fucking hell.
Love to see it. Excellent.
Across the board.
So Rua also gets nat 19
Mhm.
because he also wants to get involved. And so does Sora. And everyone notices. Did he use magic? And if so, what kind?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this person, so
You've known him before, Aldane. He is a bit of a sniveling piece of shit.
Alright.
His dad actually owns a winery in Venari that gets him a shit ton of bank.
Of course.
So he's
So,
a trust
do
fund
I
baby,
recognize
basically.
what spell he just cast?
You don't know if he casted a spell or if something's been done.
Do I recognize it or no?
Unless you're proficient in Arcana, I'd say no.
Okay, I am not proficient. Who here is?
Let me look.
Me.
I am.
Hey, Felix
I can
can't
do an
because he's-
Arcana check.
Yeah.
Fuck.
from what you can tell, it might be something high.
Something what?
Might be something quite high up.
Damn.
And
Well, I go over to the judges and inform them that something fishy is going on.
walk over, Kurogane actually gets up and runs away.
Okay, ignoring that. Turim, mother, it appears that one of the competitors in the current match is up to some shenanigans.
As you say that, Felix, it's your turn, right?
Yep.
So again, that should have hit, but it doesn't.
Mm.
And he
Something
just
fishy
seems to be
going
able
on
to
in the
avoid
lightweight
the
division.
attacks.
Something to do with
And
the armor, I'm betting, but yeah.
Just yeah, I've noticed now. He's seems he might have gotten some friends in higher places to do some errands for him.
Hmm.
If this goes on any longer, I'll personally dispel his idea. I
Appreciate
just want
it.
to see. I just want to see Felix hit him, just because I think it'd be quite amusing.
Mm.
Yes.
This guy goes for the hit.
Yep.
Misses, but as he misses, unlike with Ruat and Sora, this feels a lot more natural, as he somehow goes for a second attack and gets a modified 20
Mm-hmm.
with another 8 damage.
Half it again.
Don't forget also, you have Bardic Inspiration, Felix.
Yep.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Don't need it on that one.
Very cleanly. As you basically hit him right in the nose and he starts bleeding.
Good.
And he just says, "You hit me, you peasant! I'll make sure you bleed."
Oh, I know exactly where I'm aiming my next few strikes.
92 hits, right?
What? 22?
Yeah.
Yep, 22 hits.
For 9 damage.
Take 5 off that.
And his second attack. 16, does that hit?
That matches, so yes.
12 damage, that's max. So as he's hitting you over and over, he's like proper getting into it and really laughing, like cackling.
Mm.
And he just says, "I wanted to beat up Rua, but I guess I'll have to settle for his friend." And he just looks to the guys inside the tent, and Daron and Seamus, and I don't know if you're back with them, Aldane. If you would
I think I'm still with the judges at this point.
yeah, but everyone inside the tent would seem sneering, like their way.
Can I take advantage of that distraction?
It's your turn now. But I would say you'd be allowed a cheeky hit. That hits.
11 damage.
There we go.
Oh, that's max.
Directly in the nards.
Oh, it's really max.
Nearly max.
Yeah, you
Right in the nards as well. Right in the crotch.
in the balls, right?
Yeah.
So you basically swing your staff in such a way that lets the momentum go right in between his legs, and he actually lifts off the ground a little bit. And the whole crowd just goes like, "Ooh!" And as he goes, then he just looks at you, Felix, and says, as he looks to you, actually, his eyes begin to flash, and he needs to make a dex save.
Alright. 26. Pretty good.
So what does the spell do exactly? I need to check.
This seems like an illegal spell.
He is.
Turim, I think this would be a good time to intervene.
We take this much damage. You take 15 points of fire damage.
15.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I'm no selling it.
Yes, we love to see it. Let's
Wait,
stand for. Sorry, go ahead.
How do you no-sell that?
12 ink slots plus my 3 intelligence. Fuck him, I'm taking nothing.
So as you stand amongst the flames surrounding your body, Turim actually stands up and says, "Enough!" as he holds a hand out. They, I should say. And Ander just, like, basically falls to a knee. And he actually gets up from the seat. They, I need to keep saying.
Mm.
They get up from the seat and walk over and, like, basically put a hand on Ander. And let me find Turim's sheet, because he has an ability. Oh, this is the one. So now Ander has to make a con save. He is very bad at his con.
Good.
Fails.
Good.
So he basically puts a hand on Ander, and the guy's just still. You know, like in Skyrim when you paralyze someone and they're just stuck like a statue?
Yeah.
It's like that. And yeah, he just says, "From what I can gather, this man has been cheating with higher level magics than he should be. Not only was haste casted on him, but his staff was also given a level 3 magic weapon boost. And of course, he aimed a hellish rebuke at Sir Felix's way. Hence, personally, I believe that he should be considered disqualified and barred from any tournaments after this one."
Question.
Yes, Felix?
Can I bonk him in the nuts again?
No.
Well, worth an ask. Worth asking.
And yeah, Turin then just walks back to the seat, and then Jade actually comes out of the tent and basically drags him into the tent.
Ooh, you love to see it.
You really do love to see it.
He's also dragging him by the leg, so his head's just going along the floor.
Dong da dong da dong dong dong.
And the floor as well is like gravelly. So his head's being dragged along by gravel.
Mm.
Aldean is trying very hard not to laugh at this.
Yes, Felix advances to the next position.
Is there a stationary shop nearby?
Not really, and if there was, they'd probably be closed for this.
Darn. Anyone got some ink
So?
I can use?
Sorry.
Anyway, Felix advances to the next match. And so I'd say for the sake of convenience, is at this rate, Felix seems to be just handedly winning fights.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd also say Darren is also handedly winning fights. So if you want, we can cut to them two at the finals.
Alright.
Sure.
Sure.
As you both stand off against each other. The winner of this will decide who wins the tournaments for the year for the lightweight division. Gentlemen, can you give me initiative?
Ooh.
Just.
Felix, you win. You have the floor. Don't
Question.
forget you also have your bad inspiration.
Yep, I do.
No, not this time.
What?
Not this time.
Why not?
I didn't give it to him this time because I bet on Dairon.
Get it last time.
I'm-
You used it
I'm like,
against
yeah, you're facing Dairon. I can't give you any handicaps here.
He still has it from the time he faced Ender.
Oh yeah, I
can
never
use
never
it.
used it. Awesome. I'll take that.
Okay, cool. Doesn't even need it anyway.
Question. If I Misty stepped behind Daron and hit him, would that negate Uncanny Dodge?
No? Actually... Let's see. Try it.
Okay,
I'll see.
I Misty step behind.
Ooh,
Thank God.
20 hit.
I'm uncanny dodging if I can.
Well, I would say because he suddenly teleported behind you
Mm,
and he hit you, you have to eat this 10 points of damage.
yes.
But
Yes.
I would say next time, you can't Misty Step again.
I can't Misty step again
You'll be
anyway, so yeah.
and he dodges every time.
Yeah, it's just like as close as I can get to a sneak attack.
It just catches you in the back of the head.
I just, as I turn around, as I eat the hit, I just give Felix the evil eye.
Eyes open, Daron.
Oh, no!
Perception check, Felix.
Please, please, over a 10. Yes!
Oh,
Yes! No sneak attack for you for this turn. 17
still
hits.
hits, right?
17 still hits, yeah.
Otherwise, just a clean 7 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take that down to 3.
Bitch. How much do you have left?
Well, here's the thing. I have 40 ink slots in total because I have 10 enchanted magic ink bowls.
Yeah.
But usually I use 9 of those slots for my spell slots. I'm not going to use any spells today, so I'm still on
I mean,
14.
that's very confident assumption.
If I do, I do. But, you know, if that happens, then I'm stuck with Firebolt. But until that happens, I'm gonna rely on the fact that I'm not actually gonna be using any like actual spell slots today.
So Felix, it's your turn now.
Yeah. Another 20.
Hits again, uncanny dodging.
You only take 3 as well, Dayron.
Motherfucker.
No, it's Dayron's turn.
That's better.
That one's gonna be impossible for me to beat.
Okay.
But I'll do it anyway. Yeah.
So you've known Felix for a while, so you usually get a feeling how he
What the
fights.
fuck?
Yes! Yes!
You hate to see it.
Yes.
Now it's Felix. You basically slip on a piece of gravel that was under your feet and nearly fall on him, like into him. And yeah, it's Felix's turn.
Gonna
Misses.
use my bardic inspiration on that one.
Oh!
Yeah.
15?
Don't misses.
Damn!
Don't misses.
Damn! Damn, damn, damn.
Normally you say he don't miss, but in this case he do miss.
Yeah. Darn.
I'm gonna take a breath and aim. Cause steady aim doesn't specify what type of attack it is.
Yeah.
18.
18 does hit.
That hits him.
Ooh.
Oh, shit!
Do you get sneak as well?
Ouch.
Yeah, because he's using a dex weapon.
Then why weren't you doing
Yeah,
steady
that-
aim from the beginning? 21.
Sometimes Daron just can't get advantage.
21.
So 10 damage total. If you're doing the half.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how much I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, because he can choose that.
So 3 anyway, so that's down to 18. I'll take 8 slots. I really want to take 8 slots.
This is the fight, bearing in mind. No
What?
more fights after this.
I know,
No more fights after this.
I know, but I'm not, not 100% sure, how often I'm going to be able to hit, so this fight might take a while, but I'll take off 8, so that's 13 damage. Yeah?
Right.
Yes.
As this is going on, the crowd's losing their fucking mind, by the way.
This is a good fight.
Yeah.
Half the crowd's chanting Felix, half the crowd's chanting Daron.
Felix, if you're just like looking down, they're actually enjoying this.
I mean, I'm seeing double of Darren enjoying this, but yes.
It's your turn, I think.
Yep.
That misses.
Yeah.
I have a 16. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I also have
I'm
16. So.
gonna take the advantage.
Oh.
Both of those hit.
I'm sorry. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
21. I can nullify
Yay! I win money.
most.
I'm glad I bet on both of them.
12, 8, 9. So I'm nullifying as much of that as I can. But that's still 9 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. I'm aware.
You don't know.
You could crit. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that's max as well.
I'm gonna take half of that.
Yeah.
What are you guys at for your HP, anyways?
I'm at 5, he's at 11.
Yep.
Wow.
This is a close one.
I mean,
Yeah, next turn will decide how it goes.
I was at a slight disadvantage in that I needed to, you know, not take a Hellish Rebuke to the face. But yeah, go for it.
Sora wasn't so cracky. Could have probably beat Daron.
Yeah, probably. I'm aim and fire.
Okay.
The
Oh,
Hits.
duality of man.
Hits. That'll be me out.
I'm apologizing in advance, Felix.
Just your base damage
How-
would have done it.
you want to beat your friend up?
Can it be like Felix like runs at me, ready to attack, and it's like we do a single stroke kind of thing? Where like,
like the samurai thingy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get on a knee, but Felix goes down.
God. And yeah, as that happens, the crowd just fucking erupts in bursts of cheers. As Guy walks over, takes your arm, Daron, and lifts it up. You actually get a rose thrown your way.
I wink at whoever threw the rose.
And yeah, so that's the lowest, the lightweight tournament over.
Alright. So what do I win from betting gold on Daron?
Same
So-
here.
How much did you bet again?
30.
I,
31.
I believe I bet 11 on Daron.
So this was 3-1. For
So I get
Daron.
what, 93 gold?
I get 33 gold.
And now middle way, Ration versus Shamer.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Can
I'm
I
doing
just
some
say,
math.
if I had won that fight, I would have gotten 2,350 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gotten like 1,500 gold. You shouldn't have gone so hard, Daron. Jeez.
Sorry, God.
Yeah, I'm going to bet 20 gold on Seamus, real quick.
Yay! Thanks for believing in me.
What are his odds?
Because Ration's in his bracket. 50-1.
Haha. Let's up that to 30.
Okay.
Oh, there's my initiative.
Oh, nice.
I painted his inspiration, Seamus, as well.
Okay.
Thank you for that. I forgot.
Just get Ration's character sheet up. The lad, the boy, with his +3 initiative.
Oh, great. That's
You
actually
got
not
you got a modifier
too much.
20, so he just beats you.
Fuck.
So
Damn it, Ration. Why you gotta be so good?
first of all, he goes for the first strike. Does a 22 hit?
Gee, let me see. Yeah, I think a 22 hits. How much damage do I gotta eat?
Take 5 damage,
Okay.
and he goes in for another strike. That's a crit.
Oh god, no.
You take 22 points of damage.
I think he's down.
22?
He has 45 HP.
Oh, 45, yeah. So not quite yet.
Oh god.
just
That really
That's
did it.
only half of his fucking
He
HP bar,
basically
though.
does like a fast multi-thrust, and he just hits you all across your body. And now it's your turn.
Can I use healing word on myself?
You're not allowed to heal.
Oh.
Because otherwise,
Okay, how about
otherwise the fight
this
between
is
two
an
paladins
important
would never
question.
end. Yeah?
am I allowed to use hold person?
Let me just check the things for hold person. What is it? Vocal, somatic, material. Unfortunately, because you don't have your spellcasting focus, like an instrument
Oh,
or
that's
something
right.
to play.
So I need that. Oh, hideous laughter I think I can do though, because it just needs a feather.
Tiny tart and the feather that is waved in the air as a component,
Yeah.
but again, it's not vocal only or somatic.
Okay.
It's
Sorry,
only
I'm
ones that have,
trying to figure out what I
it's
can
only-
do right now.
it's only stuff like heroism that has vocal and somatic
Hmm.
that I'd allow. You can also just try and hit.
I know, but I want to give myself some kind of advantage.
Unfortunately, you don't really have
Alright,
anything
I'll just...
to do that.
Yeah.
Go for
Alright,
hit.
let's go.
Unless you strike. So unless you strike, for some reason, Ration doesn't dodge out of the way like he should have. And you hit.
I hit?
You hit.
He's throwing the fight.
So you
Early
smack
strike.
him right in the face. That should be with Dex, by the way. But you smack
How
him.
do I do that?
You smack him right in the face, and he just falls to the floor.
Oh, he just threw the fight.
And I just stared down at him like, wait, this is really how you want to play it?
And just Felix, you recognise he's clearly fucking throwing the fight.
Yeah.
Does Aldean recognize this too?
Give me insight, any of you.
Fucking hell!
Tyron doesn't.
Aldean
Yeah, I know
really doesn't.
exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, Ration got a 10 in deception as well.
Fuck.
So, I just looked down at him like, dude, at least try to make it less obvious.
Okay, if it's deception, then I get like a 16.
Then yeah, you would be able to tell that he's clearly thrown the fight.
Tyron just rolls their eyes like, are you kidding me?
Rua actually,
Aldean isn't sure whether to laugh or just go, what the hell?
Rua is actually face palming, like, for fuck's sake. But yeah, the fight moves on.
Okay, so I win?
Ration's immediately knocked out, and so many people in the crowd are actually screaming, not in cheers but in fury, because they bet so
Yeah.
90% of the ring bet on him to win.
That's why the odds were so bad against you, Seamus.
And the moment he gets,
Yup.
the moment Ration's helped up, and he just walks over with you, and like fake pretendly puts an arm over your shoulder for help. He just whispers to you, Seamus, and says, "You better share half of the earnings you get from my dive." At least.
So he's giving me money for this?
If you win, then he's demanding you share half of the earnings you get. Or what is gotten off the group, I should say, for betting
I'll
on
get-
Seamus.
I'll give you a quarter.
A third.
Done.
Deal. And yeah, Ration actually has like an ice pack over his face to sell the bit. And as you go through, I'd say you actually win the next fight. Just because, like, you beat Ration. So many people have thrown off the game.
Yeah.
But then Tristina, 'cause she's also in the middleweight, she
Oh
cleans,
no.
she cleans through the competition.
I don't know who Tristina is.
The Triton Ranger.
Oh.
The-
You're fucked.
And
Yay!
you both get to the finals.
I'll need that painter's
Honestly,
inspiration.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure the only it could only out of all of us, only me and Aldane might have a chance in this kind of contest.
Oh yeah, nah. I might have a slight chance against Christina if I'm allowed to use most of my spells, but beyond that, nope.
Tristina just like, you ready for this?
No, but that doesn't matter.
Initiative, boy.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. Fuck, hold on. Fuck.
She gets a 19.
Of
course she does. Gonna take me out in one turn.
And she just points the staff at you and says, "I'm walking away the winner of this contest. I hope you're aware of this." And as she does, her body begins to glow in this weird, clear-colored energy. And then, Seamus, you feel really weird. Nothing
Uh-oh.
changes about you, but like, you feel a weird presence from Tristina, and only he feels it.
Yikes. That's interesting.
But she missed with a 5!
She misses? Oh, whips me?
And again, 15 mil, does that hit you?
A what? A 15? That does hit
Yeah.
me. I'm gonna use cutting words, actually.
Oh shit, yeah. Try and see if you can make a miss. Roll a d8.
Okay,
Roll a d8 and take it from your list of Bardic Inspiration dice you've got. That means she misses, right? That's 13 now.
yes. No, it doesn't. I have an AC of 12, so that still hits.
Still
Fucking
hits then.
rip.
So this
Yeah.
is a plus.
How much damage?
So that's 11 damage immediately. And then there's this weird delay where from the wound. You feel a burst of energy hit you in the gut from where she hit you. As you take 5 force damage on top of it.
That's so fucked. Is that legal?
Kurogane has the thumb held up before he vomits into a bucket. Throughout the whole tournament, you've been seeing
Hey,
him
good to
periodically.
know.
You've been seeing him periodically either throw up into a bucket or run to take a shit. He's really, from what you can tell, Seamus, he's really selling the bit.
Oh, doing a good
It's
job.
very likely he might have actually poisoned himself just to sell the bit. And you actually see Aldane's mother hold 2 thumbs up to say it's legal.
All right, I'm gonna go for the two-handed bonk.
Go for it.
Does a 17 hit?
Does it? Actually, I need to turn off the shield. That hits.
God, yes. Yeah.
So the moment you bonk her in the face, she just falls to the ground. I'm joking. She doesn't throw the fight.
Good. I was gonna say.
I was about to
Um,
be really pissed.
Really?
I would have been fucking pissed.
But yeah, no.
I got
she just gets hit-
sabotaged.
She just gets hit right in the face, and she just wrinkles her nose and says, "Nice sissy hit."
Hey man, I'm a bard. I don't do this kind of shit regularly.
Well, I know Hunter's Mark should be very nice.
Oh, you're fucked, dude.
And she just drops Hunter's Mark on you.
What is Hunter's Mark? What
Well,
the fuck does that do?
I'm not telling you what it does until it happens. So she goes for the first hit. That's a crit!
No, I'm using cutting
no.
words. Fuck it. I'm using cutting words. I'm
Cutting
using
words?
cutting words.
Cutting words doesn't work on a crit, unfortunately. Because
Damn it.
a natural 1 will always miss,
Uh-huh.
and a natural 20 will always hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're boned.
So this is just from the
Great.
staff. This is just from the staff alone. 13 damage. Plus 14 force damage.
Oh.
Plus 11 damage from the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm down.
So she just jabs you in the gut again, and it actually, like, the delayed reaction from the blast actually destroys the armor they gave you around the stomach area as you fall backwards.
Oh, great. And I only had 4 damage to show for it.
You still landed a hit though, and hey, you beat
yeah.
Ration. You know, you beat Ration.
Yeah.
I'm saying this with clear quotations, by the way.
I know.
And she does actually offer to hold a hand for you to get helped up.
I'll take it.
He says, "Sorry you had to face me, but I don't like losing, I'm afraid."
Gotta hit it anyway. That was something.
When you have a twin brother who always beat you as a kid, makes you a bit salty when it comes to losing.
Ooh.
I wonder where that twin brother is now.
I hope he's definitely got all his mental faculties.
And she just shakes the hand, and then she actually drops the staff and like goes, "Yeah!" Just like proper hot-blooded like scream as the crowd starts cheering for her. It's the first time any of you've seen her like be so hot-blooded.
Yeah.
It'd be like if Dayron did it.
Dyra's impressed.
And then yeah, now it's the heavyweights.
Well,
And-
I can't see this taking that long.
As Guy with his microphone Seth says, "All right then, everyone. Now here comes the beginning of the heavyweight class.
Oh,
First
boy.
of all, can we bring down the young blonde-haired man himself, son of one of our fair judges here, the soon-to-be scion of the Cianodel household, and a hero of this fair country, just like many of our contestants today. Can we bring down Aldane Cianodel?" As the crowd starts clapping for you.
I wave at them and flash a slightly awkward smile.
You actually hear from the crowd saying, "Aldane, you can do it!" As Oriana waves to you.
As he enters the ring, I give him
I-
Paintness Inspiration.
Eh.
Thank you.
I'd say as well if you
flash
wanted,
Oriana
Seamus.
a thumbs up.
I'd say as well, Seamus, you can give him Bardic Inspiration if you wanted.
I'm almost out of slots for it.
I mean, you're not going to be doing any more fighting after this.
Yeah, I'll bardically inspire.
Oh,
So
sweet,
you
I have
feel
2 inspirations.
you feel the energy of both the spellcasters. And then he
He needs
says,
all the help he can get against Zaris. Fuck.
I literally have nothing to help you with.
and so then he says, and facing our fair Aldane here is perhaps Centralis' strongest fighter, maybe even Cordis as a whole, the infamous Red Devil of Death, Decimator of the Santos clan, the man himself, Decimator Zaris. And as that happens, the music that is playing will go silent. And oh, this is the wrong music. This is too jolly. Where the fuck is it?
Yes.
I mean, it would be funny for me to get my shit kicked into jolly music, but
Hey, no.
Here we go. As this
real quick, can I switch my fighting style for just this fight?
sadly you can't.
Damn it.
Why is the music not playing groovy?
There we go.
There we go. As Zaris walks out, wearing no armor whatsoever, with the staff comically looking small in his build, as he just holds it over his shoulder like a one-handed sword, almost.
Oh boy. This is gonna hurt.
Are you ready then, kid?
As ready as I'll ever be.
You know I was forced to participate in this.
I wonder by whom.
Just say conveniently timed from Kurogane.
I'd willingly wager money that it was Kurogane doing that. Or did that.
Give me initiative, Aldane.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, that's tasty.
Mm.
That's actually really good, because if that wasn't a negative, that'd be an 18.
Yeah.
So now I need to look up barbarian stats.
Oh, fuck.
And that's his subclass. Or, no,
He's
it's
a
not
fucking barb? God.
that. Do you really think someone known as the Red Devil of Death is like a fucking cleric?
No. I thought he was like a fighter or something.
No, he's actually a druid and he turns himself into a bear. No, he's a devil bear.
That would be fun, but no, he's a barb.
Oh
isn't
yeah, he has advantage on initiative as well.
Oh fuck.
2 plus that. He actually loses out, just barely.
Ooh.
So you have the floor. Don't forget you have 2 attacks now.
Yep. Bonus action to start. I'm gonna do a divine favor
Oh, nice. Yes, go for it.
because that is pretty much the only way I have any chance against this guy.
Make the hit.
Ah, fuck. I know for a fact that does not hit. What's the inspiration dice?
D8s, both of them.
Okay. There's a 20 hit.
Does it? I'll say it will. I'll be nice.
Thank you.
Because he's not fighting you at his full strength. If he
Yeah.
was, the 25 would have needed to. You would have needed to roll advantage.
Fuck.
So as you go for the first hit, is this the painter's inspiration or the bardic one? By the way.
Painters. Let's go with painters first.
So as you go for the hit to the head, Zaros looks like he's about to pull his head back and try to headbutt it to just push it away. But you feel the energy of your friend Felix almost guiding you from behind as you actually manage to hit it a little bit faster and harder than you feel like you should have. And he gets completely caught off guard by it as you hit him.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll damage. Plus a
Ooh.
d4.
So as you land
That's
the
a-
hit on the side of his head where his horn is, it's just this glowing spot from where it hits. And the whole crowd's like,
Holy shit.
as Zaris actually pauses for a moment, slowly stands up and looks to you, and gives you opportunity to make another attack.
Okay, that's not gonna hit.
Nope. You tried to go for it. Zaris just puts his hand in front of the staff and pushes you away.
Should have figured I'd only get the first one in.
That's a lot more than most people get, boy.
Aye, fair enough.
You actually see him grit his teeth for the first time, and the air around you begins to get very hot.
Oh no.
The people in the tents and in the crowd can see heat wave like you know when you see heat waves?
Yeah.
It's like that. As he goes for the first hit, I'll say it's just 5. I'll be generous. Wait, that's why am I doing no? Let's go. 15 doesn't hit, does it?
No, 15 does not hit.
So when the time is kind of grandstanding, he just completely whiffs over you. He manages to duck down. Then he goes second hit. 22 hits, right?
Yeah, that'll hit. A real David
11.
versus. Oof. This is a real David versus Goliath fight right here.
3.
So I take 11 damage.
11 plus 3.
Okay.
So 14. And then
Oh no. Does he get 3 attacks?
he oh, there we go. Now oh no, that just hurts you. And you also take 2 fire damage from the heat.
Ow.
And yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Here we go. Motherfucker.
Roll that D8.
There
Oh! Hit!
Yes.
Feel the power of your friends aiding you as you make this attack.
Yeah.
And another d4. 10 damage on the first strike.
You manage to get him in the leg, and he kind of leans over a bit in pain.
And another strike from the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
Does 17 hit.
Just misses, unfortunately.
Okay, so his AC is 18. Good to know. Too bad I don't have any skills that give me advantage on stuff.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, that'll do it.
You take 10.
Ah.
You just total, you take 10 damage. And that's his first hit. But he rolls an 8. Your turn.
I don't have any inspiration left, so, motherfucker.
Hate to see it, unfortunately.
Again. There we go.
That hits.
Plus another 4. 10 more damage.
Nice. You're doing very well.
Yeah, better than I thought I would. I've taken out half his HP so far.
Yep. And now he goes for the hit. 23 hits.
Yep.
Oh, who left? So you take 10 damage again.
Ouch.
And that's his first attack. 16 doesn't hit. There you go.
My turn again. Nope.
You do have your next attack.
Fucking hell. I knew I was gonna miss. I would just use my turn to do something else.
He just gives you a slow nod and says, "You're doing very well. Lasts a lot longer than most people do."
Thank you.
Not for long though, as he gets a non-natural 20.
Oh boy.
Take 14 points of damage.
Oof. One more hit like that and I'm out.
And that's his first attack. And he gets a 7.
Oh boy. I basically need to crit next turn in order to win.
I forgot Seamus can also use cutting words if you want him.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you can cut people other than yourself.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I'll keep it in mind for the next turn.
Come on, Aldane.
Alright. Fingers crossed. Oh good, the 19
Yep.
hits. Plus 4. 11 damage. Okay. Crit, crit, crit.
Hits.
Oh, crit.
I'm gonna use cutting words, and that's a D8, right?
No, this is Aldane attacking.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
10 more damage.
You use cutting words to make sure that Aldane doesn't hit.
Wow.
I
mean,
forgot
could
he had
it-
2 attacks.
You could if you wanted.
Please don't. I hit him twice in one round, that's nice.
He's actually like doubling back. You can clearly tell he's not fighting at his full strength.
Oh yeah,
But-
no, if he was, I'd be dead. Hold on a second.
You rolled a 10.
That misses.
You rolled a nat 1.
Oh, Jesus. Can I get one more Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
Thank you. I might very well need that.
It's my last
Except
one.
I fucking...
This is the last of my Hammond. 10.
Is that enough? I'm doing my math right. That should be enough.
He's raging though.
Did he double his HP?
Technically, for bludgeoning.
You did half damage, so
Oh.
Your
God.
radiant damage isn't doing half though.
yeah.
So I'm
could've-
dead then.
you
I
could've
am
made-
not gonna...
I could have made him a totem barbarian, then he'd resist everything but psychic damage. That hits.
That was not good. That was better.
So let me just check.
Kinda, you're cutting out.
Yeah, so you land those 2 hits, and he is getting hurt clearly as he goes for the next attack. Misses.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, he's starting to feel something as he misses both attacks.
Oh, my rage just blinded me.
Go for it.
Alright. Oh man, this is tense.
That
Holy
hits.
shit.
Nice.
14 damage. And...
That
Oh.
hits. Actually, something I've forgotten. You technically have to roll Constitution saving throws for your divine favor. Give me
Roll one right now.
give me 4 saves. I'll be nice because it's my fault. I meant saving throws, but yeah. And the last one. So yeah, I'd say you pass on them, so you do keep hold of it, despite the onslaught of attacks.
Yes. 2 more radiant damage.
Beautiful.
How's he looking?
Quite haggard now.
Do you
Doing a
think I
fair...
could take him down in 1 or 2 more good hits?
Maybe. It depends on how you do.
Yeah. And depending on if I don't get splattered into paste in the next turn.
But this is his turn.
Yeah.
A 10 and an 11. What the fuck?
He's
I
gonna
believe
do
in
it.
the heart of
Did
the
you win
cards. Holy shit!
Crowd's actually starting to cheer for Aldane now. Like, they're all just chanting his name.
Oh, use your bardic inspiration though.
Yeah, use it. Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Oh no.
That ends my streak right there.
19 hits,
It's okay.
right?
19 hits.
Can I use cutting words?
You've already used your inspiration, all of it, haven't you?
That's right. Fuck, I forgot about that. Sorry, nothing I can do for you all day.
That's fine.
6 damage.
I'm at 4 HP now.
Okay, and he goes for the second attack. He gets a nat 1!
Oh!
Oh shit.
All day.
Oh god damn.
Yep. I forgot to mention as well, by the way, Aldane, your mum is really cheering for you loudly. You actually hear her say something to the tune of, "Fuck him up, Aldane!
I love her, she's great.
Do
Alright,
us proud!" And the second hit,
fuck.
you hate to see it, but now it's Zara's turn.
Boy. I believe in the heart of the cards.
What's your AC?
18.
17 he got. 11.
Oh my god. This is fucking nerve-wracking. Damn it!
No! You get another one though. No!
No! Damn it, damn it, damn it!
That's what happens when you have high ACs.
So, for the party, I'll be nice for Aldane. If all of you want to do separate charisma checks to try and distract Zaras, to make him roll at disadvantage, you can.
Just straight charisma?
Strict charisma to try and draw his attention.
I'll do it.
So, Darren, it's very hard for you because I imagine you're probably not used to shouting so loud over the crowd. But Seamus
Can I
gets
cast
through.
vicious mockery at him?
That would actually make Aldane be disqualified.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
don't do that.
okay, so I won't do that.
But he does look your way for one of his hits. Unfortunately, he doesn't get Felix. Felix doesn't get him. So he gets a 12 because of Seamus. And another nat 1.
Oh my god. Fuck!
No! Come on!
Fuck! Where was my luck?
You used it all already.
Like the most
I just
intense-
need to get a couple more hits.
That's 20. Not nat.
Literally nothing I can do.
Mm.
10 damage, unfortunately.
And I am out.
So what he does, he basically, like, for the final hit, he basically hits you at the side of the gut. And yeah, you begin to fall unconscious. Not unconscious, but to the ground. But before you hit it, he does actually catch your hand, so you don't fall. And yeah. He does actually give you a very approving smile, though. As the fight is over.
That honestly went on longer than I thought it would,
Yeah.
Daron says.
Yeah.
Figured he would have been
Lord.
decimated.
The crowd though is quiet before bursting into cheer, chanting Aldane's name, as if he won.
I guess that's what happens when you
1v1
do so
Decimator
well against such
Zaris.
a power. Yeah.
You did good. You should be proud.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I think I'm gonna pass out now.
It didn't hurt you that bad. Grow a pair. You can heal yourself anyway.
Right. Why didn't I do that during the fight? Ah.
Because you would have given me
It's
free
illegal.
to hit you. And also it's illegal.
Yep.
And yeah,
And I heal myself a little bit.
so yeah, Aldane is unfortunately knocked out. Zaris would obviously curb stomp the rest of his matches. And then it comes to the second bracket, where Jade is involved, and she cleans through her matches because it's fucking Jade. And then you get to watch the final fight of the tournament with Jade and Zaris.
This is always the plan, wasn't it? Just to end on the finale.
No, Aldane could have conceivably fought Jade.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, that was Kuro's plan.
Oh, you don't know. But yeah, and I would say, who would you guys want to win between the two?
Jade, yeah.
Did
Okay. So I'm gonna be nice. High or low, all of you.
Hi.
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 Hi. Oh,
Damn it.
that was close.
So unfortunately, Jade loses. If you'd have gotten over, Jade would have won.
Hmm.
But it was a very close fight, I'll say, because it was close to,
Yeah.
halfway of 100. But yeah, it was very close. Jade fought her heart out, but Zaris ultimately proved the winner. As yes, the tournament is concluded. The bets have been claimed. So, what did you guys bet again? All?
Oh, I bet
I
on
didn't
that.
remember.
Well, I lost because of my bets on myself and Felix. Those didn't have any gain on them.
So yeah, Felix lost, Aldane lost. So yeah,
I
all of
lost.
them. Yep. You did?
Yeah, because I
No.
didn't bet on myself.
Oh. You still won. How am I fucking stupid? Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, none of you really came out great.
I did. I bet on Dayron. That was the only bet I made.
Oh yeah, and thankfully Darren did win.
And Aldane did bet on me as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So you
got a
guys-
little bit from that.
You guys get your money, but unfortunately that's kind of it. And yeah, you do actually see Ration taking some money though from the bookie.
What was the prize?
So number one place would have won 1,000 gold. And they also win. What else would they win? Because I have the notes here. Oh, that's it. They get a free week at a free week break at the Blue Sand Resort.
Hell yeah.
For free.
What
They
does runner up get?
runner up gets 500 gold.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing else afterwards, unfortunately.
There's nothing for people who lost in the first round.
Well, Felix,
Yep.
you get 500. So.
Yeah, I get 500. I mean, I
Yeah.
spend 100 of that replenishing my ink supply, but yeah.
But yeah, and after everything's over, Guy takes the microphone, because it is basically a glorified microphone, and just says, "Thanks, my sincerest thanks to all the contestants who fought so bravely and fairly, apart from obviously one standout case. Uh, this was possibly one of the best we've had so far, and I can imagine none of us can wait until next year's tournament. But for now, the next thing we have forward to is Rybarb's Peak, aka the Summer Festival. I hope you're all ready, or at least on the way to getting ready. But for now, I have been Gaius Julius Waldorf,
I
and
keep forgetting that's his name.
his full name. And I would also like to thank my lovely judges, Turim, who came all the way from their tower just to participate and watch the festivities. And Turim just gives a really shy, nervous wave. I would also like to thank Lady Sianadel for her sudden appearance as a guest, as the previous guest we had was unfortunately unable to attend. The guest, in fact, being the Queen of Beauvetment herself.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
That's good news for Dairon.
Dodged bullets.
And of course, Kurogane Takaishi, who, in spite of his food poisoning, was still able to attend, even if he couldn't watch all of the festivities. And as he gestures to the chair, it's empty because he's had to use the toilet.
As soon as Guy mentions like the actual judge should have been the Queen of Beauvetman, like Dyra just freezes, just like stops moving.
Are you okay, Aldane? Rua just says, because he's still with you guys.
I'm okay. Mostly. I'm gonna have a bruised rib for
I'm
few bruised
sorry,
ribs for a while.
I'm an idiot. I meant to say Dayron. Sorry. I wasn't asking you, Aldane. Joking. But yeah. I
Aldane,
meant
you
to
can
ask
stay unconscious
Dayron.
on the floor.
It's because both of you guys have like a day sound in your names. Yeah, you alright, Dayron?
The Queen of Beauvetman was supposed to be here.
Yeah, she was going to attend for a bit.
Is she in the country, in the city?
No? She's still in the capital.
She's in Collier.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You okay?
No. And Dyron leaves.
Maybe Darren has a history with them. I'll have to ask the Queen next
Most
time I
likely.
speak to them.
I can't
Do you
remember.
guys want to go after?
I can't remember
you
how
guys
much
wanna go after
Felix
Dayron?
knows about this, so I
Do you
don't know
guys
how
want to go
much
after
you can say.
Dayron while we sort everything out?
Yeah.
Sure.
What about you,
Okay.
Seamus? So yeah, I guess
That's
you guys
okay.
will. You guys will try to follow Dayron. Unfortunately, there aren't really many places to hide because this area you're in is incredibly busy.
I can't try to hide in the crowd.
You can try with a stealth check, but there'll be some penalties. You still get a 21. And if any of you guys want to try and find Dayron, you can have a perception check.
Yeah.
Nope.
We don't find him. Find them.
Yeah, unfortunately, you managed to find. You lose Dayron, unfortunately, in the crowd.
Well, I'm sure whatever's bothering them can't be that bad, right?
Smash cut to Dyron in an alley, like hyperventilating.
Even though you don't need to breathe.
Like vomiting, like there's vomit next to them, and it's just like it's not. They're having a panic attack.
Oh no.
Oh, lovely.
Give me a wisdom saving throw then.
Wisdom saving.
Yeah.
Yep. So you managed to not really get. You clearly still panicked, but it's not as bad as it could be. And as you do feel that, you actually feel a pang of almost sympathy coming from isolation. Almost if it's trying to comfort you in some sort of way.
You would. You would know.
You don't get any of a response from the weapon.
And Nyron just kind of like slinks to the floor and sits there, head back against the wall, and just like tries to take deep breaths.
So as that goes on, let's go back to the festivities. And so yeah, the festival kind of just breaks off into more of a traditional like party sort of thing. It's not terribly big because the actual summer festival is when things will really get going.
Mm-hmm.
And after everything's kind of concluding, people break away from the pit. Kurogane actually walks to you guys, the three of you who are still there,
Mhm.
and just says, "You put on a great show. Shame I couldn't be there to see all of it."
So what's gonna
How are you all
happen to
feeling
what's
after?
gonna happen to Anda?
And is going to get a stern talking to. Probably from Aldane's mother, because I mean she was there, and she can use that as a way to slap down Andrew and his pompous family.
Yes, I appreciate that. I will
Um,
ask my mother if I can be there when she does. It'll be fun. That sounds like a fun time.
that'd be something you'll have to discuss with her. But yeah, in addition to because of Anders cheating, Felix, you are being given a small compensation. You are given 4 tickets to a spa day that you can use anytime you want. It's from a special spa in the city, one that you would otherwise have to be on a very long waiting list to use.
Appreciated.
You can bring any other people with the other 3 tickets, so it's up to your discretion who you want to bring along. As for me, I need to use the toilet because my stomach is on fire. Bye, as he just runs off.
Oh, that poor bastard.
Well, at least I got something out of that fight.
Yep.
Rua just like slowly nods and says, when he teleports like he did, uh, his stomach and body can't handle it for some reason.
Oh,
So,
that explains it.
well, at least he's, paying for the lying, I guess.
Mm-hmm. He is suffering for his crime.
Hmm.
We'll call that.
I mean, hey, you nearly beat Zaras.
Are we ending the session pretty
We're going
soon?
to, we're going to be wrapping it up, yeah.
Yeah, that I am surprised. I almost managed that.
You did well.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
Aldane. People will probably be talking about that for a while. For now, though,
Yes.
I think I need to sleep.
Hey,
I am
guys.
exhausted. Yeah. But yeah, so Rua breaks off from you guys. And out of character, you guys will have some downtime to enjoy.
Right.
So you get 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So you get 3 weeks of downtime that you can do stuff with.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me know when you can, what you want to do, and yeah, this is the end of the session.
Well, I can tell you now. 2 of those weeks are going to be nature training, which should give me proficiency in it.
Well, I just need 4 more weeks of investigation training. I'm probably going to be spending most of that time training it.
Well, that's for
That's for later.
the
yeah.
next time.
And then 2 of mine are going to be land vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the session.
All right.
Alrighty.
Millie, you want to cut off the stream then?
Yep. So I hope you enjoyed that session. We certainly did.
Yep.
as we were saying, we will not be having a session for a couple of weeks now. So we will try and get something going next Sunday, possibly Among Us. Very possibly. We could, again, Jack and I could finish our Civ game.
Maybe we will.
We'll see what we can get together. So thank you all for
Yep.
watching, and see you later.
Bye bye.
Catch you later.
Lighter.